NCRP Productions presents Torg Eternity by Ulisses Spiele. The Breifne Crown, Episode 28.
Hello and welcome back to the Breifne Crown Adventure, our Sunday of Possibility Torg game. My name's Greg and I will be the GM for this adventure. And let's have our players introduce themselves. Aaron, would you please start?
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm playing Ufa Ali from the Nile Empire, otherwise known as the Twilight Jackal of Cairo.
Hello, this is Victoria. I'm playing Iara Bay, the elf necromancer from Isle.
Hey, it's Barry. I am running Max Elite, the freedom fighter from Tharkold.
And this is Shan, and I'm playing Azrael, the cyber witch from the cyber papacy.
This is Dan. I am playing Professor Graves, a.k.a. Professor Anubis, from the Nile Empire, practitioner of the weird sciences.
So, since he has become Professor Anubis, does he,
by
Nile, does he have a mask and all those other things? Do they magically appear on him? I don't know how the Nile affects people for that.
I think you would need to take a pult power, because it says specifically pult power heroes.
Oh, I have a pult power.
Oh, then yeah. Then you do. Yeah.
So it definitely would need to be the pult power, and then masks are their kind of own thing too. So by the world laws, Max could put on a mask, but you already have armor, so it would, our armor doesn't stack.
Right, I get that.
But Professor Anubis, how did that happen? Can someone tell us what happened last week?
I can start. So I stayed at the entrance of the maze waiting for Eva, so I missed the whole shenanigans with the Minotaur. But then everybody came back for me, and I let them know Eva was still gone. So when everybody comes back, they let me know while we're headed back to the beach to our crashed plane that it appeared somebody had gone inside the tomb and took the shard we were looking for. And the whole scene was a little weird. Like, there weren't footprints and nothing was disturbed, but stuff seemed moved and the air wasn't stale, like the door had been opened. So it was just a little suspicious. Iara thinks that Professor Espartes was involved somehow because he's the only one that knew where we were going. Professor Graves jury-rigs the plane to go since it's on pontoon, so it won't fly in the air, but it'll, skid across the water. And then our Twilight Jackal decides to break it. We're surrounded by sharks and have to jury-rig it again and turn it into some kind of, like, the propeller is spinning the wrong way, so it blows backwards, and then we have parachutes as sails, and,
We'd also seen a vessel leaving.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we also saw a vessel leave. I didn't see the vessel leaving.
Right, yeah, so Professor Graves and I saw the vessel leaving, and there was marks showing that somebody had come after us and left before us.
Yeah, and so we sail back towards Libya. We land right at the airstrip from which we left, and the Twilight Jackal had a mass of fans waiting on the beach where he introduced his new sidekick, Professor Anubis. And that left myself, Iara, and Max enough time to get away, and we went to Mustafa's house to wait for the other two, and grossly Mustafa was still on the floor where he perished the last time we saw him, and Iara kindly reanimates him and has him walk his stank ass outside.
So it sounds like Tuesday in the Nile Empire. And what happened to Professor Anubis and the Jackal?
After the crowd dispersed very quickly, because, news goes by really quick here. We made a statement, and then that was the end of that, pretty much. We decided to go to the Benghazi Airport Hotel to secure lodging and something to eat and drink, because we were all famished and very stymied.
Right.
So it's -4 to all of our rolls. I give money off to Professor Anubis to procure those rooms, and I find a note within it that states that we have to go to the Purring Kitty, the kitty, in order to save our old teammate. I'd imagine it probably was ASAP.
Well, I know it's been a week, but there was another piece of it. It said, "Come alone."
Yeah. Oh.
Do you remember?
I don't know.
Yeah, it said come alone.
It said come alone.
Come alone?
Yes, it did.
Unfortunately, it did, and I did not catch that because I just saw the A, and I was like, the Amaranthian Spectre.
And you promptly showed Professor
I promptly showed Professor Graves. We did secure the lodging. We went up there just to wait and waited for our room service, and our room service was brought to us by a very large man with tiny legs and a knockout gas under his dinner plate.
And did you guys
Exceptional.
succumb to the gas?
We both succumbed to the gas, and now we were presumably both knocked out, and then we faded to black.
So, after about 6 hours, Professor, you cough and sputter awake as the events come flooding back to you.
Take a look around.
You are in the room. You recognize yourself in the room that you rented.
Oh, the hotel room.
Yes.
Any sign of the jackal?
None to be seen. Good news, though, is you are only stymied because you got rest.
Okay. Just a little food and water and I should be fine, right?
Should be fine.
But the jackal is missing. Okay. So I guess the first point of order would be to find the rest of the team. So, downstairs. Hey, do they have a restaurant here or someplace with food?
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Something I could grab on the way just to refresh myself?
Oh, yeah.
Some water? Okay, I will do that.
So, actually, when you open up the door, the legitimate room service that you ordered is
it's-
waiting at the door.
Fantastic. I'll grab whatever, a sandwich, something to drink, and head out. And I am going to go to Mustafa's, or see if I can find it, and the rest of the team.
So, go ahead and roll Streetwise and get you back.
And Streetwise is based on...
Charisma.
Oh, okay. 8.
8, and you're still under the effects of the gas, but you're able to get there, but it's going to be about maybe 2 hours time before you find it. So you woke up at 8 o'clock, so around 10 p.m. is when you will arrive at Mustafa's.
Okay.
So,
Where he is sitting outside.
what do you guys do after?
Wondering if very stymied is gone for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, well, what do you do? Because you sent
we
Mustafa.
and sleep and
immediately
wait.
got food. Yeah, we were getting
Yeah, we
food
eat.
and sleeping.
I mean, I know he's been dead for a couple days, but we're assuming that the stuff in his fridge is fine.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I don't know, cook dinner and drink water and, like,
Take
sleep.
some rest.
You absolutely can do that.
All right. No more stymie.
So, no more stymie.
What about any wounds? I don't have any, but I max on.
Nope, I'm
You're
good.
good? Okay.
Doctor did me up last time.
Oh, that's right.
So, what time do you figure yourself sleeping until?
It was 2 when we got here, right?
Correct.
2 in the morning?
Yep.
2
2 p.m.
Oh, it's 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, because he got knocked out till 8 p.m. and then
Yeah.
it takes till 10 p.m. to get here.
Correct.
I'd imagine we would eat and then rest for at least 6
rest
to 8
and
hours.
eat and then fall asleep till I wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you hear about,
Until he knocks on the door at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Probably.
so as you come walking up, you're positive the directions, and you see what you can only describe as a zombie sitting on the porch of the house that you've been advised to go to.
Well, I'm absolutely positive this is the place now.
Be like,
So I'll walk up to the door and knock.
Zombie just kind of looks up at you. You guys hear a knock on the door.
is there a peephole in this door?
Of course.
I'm going to look through the peephole.
You see Professor Graves.
I'll open the door and let him in.
I will step in.
Where's the jackal? Stay here.
I believe the jackal has been taken. We
No,
ran into
by
some
who?
issues. We
By
got
who?
Was he a large man with small legs?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he was.
Again.
They're
I shake
everywhere
my
down here.
fist to the sky.
So we attempted to get a hotel. Well, we actually successfully got a hotel room, and then we ordered room service. But the room service was brought by our large man with tiny legs, and it ended up being some kind of knockout gas, to which both the jackal and I succumbed. And I woke up some hours later, but the jackal is nowhere to be seen. However, I know where he might be.
You do. We have a
He
lead.
did receive a missive just before we entered the motel, and it said, if I can recall, something about your missing friend.
Eva?
Come alone to the kitty.
That's got to be the gentleman's club.
Yes.
And it was signed A, which presumably would be the Amaranthian Spectre.
That's interesting. Connecting the Spectre and Professor Spartes.
I smell mischief afoot.
Agreed.
What does that smell like?
Kind of like zombies.
Zombie. Well, I'd say at this point, we need to go to the kitty. The question is, do we try and sneak in, or do we boldly walk in?
How are you doing, Professor? Are you
I am doing much better. The knockout gas was actually beneficial as I got some rest, and I grabbed some food on the way, so I should be fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you are
But
no
I can't
longer
speak
stymied.
for the jackal. He seemed to be fairly
I think
stymied as well at the time.
there's two possibilities. I think right now is when the kitty is going to be the most busy. We're in the middle of the night, and it's
I
gonna
agree.
be- so-
But he should have benefited from the same as you. He probably also will be well rested.
Yes.
Yes, probably. Safe to assume. I don't know whether he was able to get food or water, though, so he might still be in some condition.
So, thoughts?
We could see if Donna Delight would be willing to help us, or we can just go straight there.
I think bringing in any help is going to be useful.
I agree. We need to go find Donna Delight.
See if she, although she may be at the kitty as well.
Sounds like we need to go to the kitty.
Yep, I agree.
Roll mind, the three of you.
16.
Aw.
I'm sorry, 13.
5.
5.
You do remember that when Donna brought you back to her place, there was somebody cooking dinner there. So there was an additional person, and when she revealed herself as Masad.
You know, I do remember that Donna had with her a cook, but
Oh yeah, there was a gentleman there. I
maybe
believe.
we would have more aid.
Yes, I agree. Perhaps we go there first and see if he would know of a way to get some word to Donna that we need help.
I guess we're walking.
I'm gonna look for some clothes to put on the zombie.
Oh yeah, Mustafa has his wardrobe's there.
And they fit.
Yeah, they fit him
Surprisingly.
perfect. They fit him perfectly.
It's just
to-
dressing him is the question.
Yeah,
Are
Just,
we
I-
taking the zombie
Like you have
with
to get
us?
down on your hands and knees and be like, lift your left foot up.
I'm just gonna tell him to put on some clean clothes, and have him walk like a block behind us.
So when he'll take his pants and like put it on his head,
Oh,
and
okay.
then just like
That's
his
why I
hands
said-
are in his socks, and
He's gonna need help.
Dang it.
they're not smart.
Okay, come here. I help
Thump, he walks into the wall because he can't see.
I forget sometimes. Okay. I'll
Why don't you have him step into the pants?
Yes, help him dress.
He helps zombie Mustafa dress. He looks quite dashing.
If
For
little
a
off,
zombie. Yeah.
for a zombie.
Fez on his head.
Well, he's got the bullet hole right in
Yes.
Right, that's why the
center
fez is
punch.
on his
Yeah, yeah. Cover up that a little bit with some kind of hat or scarf or
His
some
fedora.
such. Yes. I tell him to walk a ways behind us, and if anybody tries to attack us, and we don't see it, to attack them first.
As he shambles behind and then goes a little bit and then turns around and starts bringing up the far rear.
Perfect.
Yeah, so Mustafa's was actually pretty close to the downtown, is right on the outskirts of it. So it doesn't take maybe about 30-minute walk, so...
And they were like down an alleyway pretty close to where the kitty was.
Yes, they were. A side alley.
If I recall correctly. Just go knock on the...
So as you enter in the alley, what's the order?
Anytime you ask that, I'm suspicious. I'll knock.
I am
Your
right
head.
behind.
So you're first, Azrael?
I'm second.
Okay.
I'll hold up the back because my zombie needs
So
to
I'll be
know where
third.
I'm at.
Okay. So as you turn down the alley, you take about 3 steps in, and something happens.
Of course it does.
What is your dodge?
10.
So as you come walking in, all of a sudden you just feel phew, as something just impacts you right in the chest, and then you guys actually hear a gunshot ring out.
Oh, I forgot
So-
about the sniper.
So that is going to
I
be
don't remember the
a
sniper.
standard success, and that is... What is your toughness?
6.
That is 16 damage, so
Oh.
difference of 10. That is going to be... Where's my wound chart? How come I can't find my wound chart?
Do I die?
You
Wait.
can soak it.
Wait,
So
hold on.
2 wounds.
Opponent fails. Play after an opponent has successfully completed a test. The test fails. This if this is a contest, reverse the results.
So it would have been 2
Get
wounds,
fucked.
4 shock. So
I'm like, whoo.
as
Could have won, guy.
so
The sniper!
So at one moment, you like, boom, and you just feel this impact right into your lungs, and just out of instinct, you just push back with your reality, and at that point, the bullet kind of goes over. Max, what is your dodge?
12.
Roll me a d6. You want high.
5.
5. You hear just a bullet cut the air as for a moment you saw Azrael go down, and then just as you kind of blink away the fuzz of reality, a bullet just cuts the air right above you.
Okay, so whatever direction it came from, I'm going to move to a wall that makes me much harder to hit. Everyone down, sniper!
So as I need everyone to roll maneuver.
4.
4,
10.
9, 10,
18.
18. Your instinct kicks in immediately.
This happens all the time.
Yeah. You know this. You know ambush. Everyone else is kind of caught off guard and not able to actually get into a good position for cover. You're able to duck around the cover and actually get to a point where you can still see down the alley, but at near full cover. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into initiative.
So it was like as we were leaving the alley, we got sniped at 1 shot, and we like ran away. Nobody else remembers this?
Sadly, I do not. It's been too many weeks.
The jackal, so that was more in the forefront of
Gotcha.
my mind. I'm sorry.
So, standard scene, heroes have an up, and they are first.
Nice.
And remind me what the up is again.
So, an up result, each character on the side rolls an additional roll. Add this to the first roll.
So 2 rolls?
Yeah, 2 rolls.
For everything.
Yep, for your action.
All right.
All right, and heroes are first, standard scene.
You wanted initiative?
What's that?
You said roll for initiative. I just realized the
No,
cards are initiative.
we went into
Yeah.
initiative. Who's up?
I'll take it since no one else is. I'm going to try and see where the sniper is. I want to try and move to a vantage point.
Go ahead and roll find.
Can I help by... Okay.
Yeah, because it's not, because you're going into your own action. So you can actually help if that's going to be your action.
My intent was to cause lightning, not to cause damage or hit, so I'm not trying to strike, but lightning to light up so he can see.
Awesome, absolutely.
Okay.
So do you want to roll or just add?
For find.
My find isn't very high.
But it doesn't. It's
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, I'm adding 1.
17.
So as you
okay.
start looking, so all of a sudden you see the flash of lightning, and what that does is actually proned out from the door that you were going, you see what looks like to be just a full-blown sniper rifle. You're familiar with this artillery, aimed down towards you guys.
At
Okay.
street level?
Yes.
Close the distance.
So you start running forward to close the distance. What is your... We never looked at like what dash or run's going to be, so let's find that real quick. I'm sorry, guys.
Run is 3 times your walk.
Yep.
And mine is 8, so my run would be 24. I don't know what his
Same.
is.
Walk is basic dex. So what's your dex?
9. So
9.
I'm running at 27.
27 feet. You're not going to get there this turn, but you start running down. So you guys see Max taking off. Your action was to cast your lightning. Roll just to make sure you don't disconnect. Should have had you done that first, sorry.
And that's just reality.
Just roll your spell, yeah. Basically,
Just
you
don't
don't
get a
want to... Yeah,
I rolled a 16.
no problem. Iara, what are you doing?
When I see Max run, I'm just gonna start running too.
Okay, so you start running on down, and what's your movement?
24.
Okay, so you're a little bit behind. Professor?
I guess we're all running. I will follow the 2 running down. My movement is 24 as well. I'll just follow behind Iara.
And I imagine my zombie is also coming since I told him to attack what attacked us, and so he's going to be attacking as well.
So,
Yeah.
he comes just
I don't know what
shambling
his
along
run
behind
is
you.
going to be. It's going to be slow.
As you guys are running, you hear from the doorway, "We have you covered, stop your movement!"
I'll stop.
So you stop. Max, what's your dodge?
Mine is 12.
And that came from the doorway we were trying to get to, right?
Sounds like it.
And I stopped too. I'll like skid to a...
So you stop. You feel these 2 stop. So where you guys think you would have been going, would have been led into it, but the bullet skips and just kind of goes right by.
We're looking for Donna.
So do you keep running or do you
Oh,
stop? Okay, so next round initiative. All right, villains first.
My claws are out too, so it's going to be pretty obvious.
What's your dodge?
12.
12 beat you on a standard success. So what's your toughness?
13. No, 11.
11. And do you have armor?
The armor is what makes it 11, I believe. Yeah, the armor is +3. That's what makes it an 11. I'm at 8 normal.
8 normal. I'm going to beat you by 8 because it has armor piercing. So that is going to be, as all of a sudden, you take one in the thing, it's going in the chest. It's going to be 1 wound, 2 shock. As you guys see Max get hit. And then opening up fire from above the doorway is from another rifle. Max, this is also coming at you. And what is your dodge?
12.
12. And so as it gets double tap shot right into the chest. And this is going to be damage of 14, strength of 14 against your toughness.
11.
11. So that is going to be a difference of 3. And you will sustain 2 more shock. And again, you hear the voice say, "Stop! I'm warning you now, we'll put you down!"
Am I close enough that I can close the distance to that sniper in another 27?
With a maneuver roll, yes. A successful maneuver roll.
Okay. My intention is to run, bound up the stairs, leap over, grab him, put my claws against his throat, and counter. Drop your weapons. That's the plan.
Okay, so let's start with the maneuver roll. And remember, you are damaged, so it's going to be your minuses.
So the maneuver roll is going to be a 20.
Absolutely no problem. You're able to get down there this round. And
Okay.
so you can either enter into
My
melee.
objective is to get up next to him, on him, behind him, and put my claws to his throat and make the same threat. Drop your weapons or I drop him.
So the door is opened up, and basically there's one gun down on the ground, and there's another gun up mid-height. And so both were firing out.
The sniper's coming out of the same place as the other gun?
That's what, when you made your look, so the sniper rifle...
All right, then I thought it was 2 different places. Well, if that's the case, I'm slamming the door shut on him.
So
I'm just gonna hit that door full force.
So you're trying to push the door open in onto them.
Either way,
Because the door doesn't open out, the door's opening in.
Yeah, I'll smash it into him.
Okay,
So I'm gonna run through him.
so go ahead and make a strength roll.
So that is going to be a 19.
19. As you come running in, just expecting it to just fly right open, it actually meets opposition and it kind of goes, and then you feel an additional push, just kind of push the door back. So it's still open because the guns sticking through are preventing it from fully closing.
But it also means they can't shoot me.
Well, potentially, the gun barrels are still sticking out.
Right, but they can't shoot me if I'm on the door. There's no way that barrel is going to angle 45 degrees.
I don't know. This
90
is the
degrees.
Nile. Who knows?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
So you guys
Normal
stopped and
physics.
you yelled out, "We're looking for Donna." What are you doing?
We need her help.
So you yell, "We need her help." Professor.
Can you give me a little bit more description? We're in an alley.
So it's an alleyway.
Uh-huh.
So here's the main street. Alleyway's down here.
We're headed for the door.
Headed for
How
a
far
door.
away are we from the door?
It's about 60 feet. So a little bit about 60 feet down this alley. So, and it's just like this little door with just a single like dim light over it, and then that's where
Both of the sniper and the
two-
other second gunman.
correct are taking cover behind the door.
So I don't see either of them.
Just the barrels.
Just the barrels, correct.
I will follow Iara's lead. I'll just stop, hold up my hands.
Okay. So that's everyone's actions. Put in your
Are you playing it?
No,
No, putting in for Destiny cards for
Oh.
combat. Okay, so next round, villains are first. Heroes have a surge.
And the surge means...
Surge is you must check for contradictions.
We do that right away.
Yes,
And I'm just not supposed to roll a 1, I'm assuming.
correct.
Good to go.
Good, because I rolled a 14.
Do I have to roll?
Oh, no, actually, this is your-
Yeah, this is my cosm.
This
That's
is your
right.
cosm, home cosm. So, Barry, what Max sees is all of a sudden you hear tink, 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 tink as something just hits the ground. Both the guns pull in and the door closes, and you look down.
So they threw it out.
Yes. and it's a grenade.
Okay, so do I have time to grab it and throw it?
It is denial, maybe.
All right.
I need you to roll a maneuver.
Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck
Yes.
yeah.
Why didn't I put
Are you
Why the fuck didn't I put glory in? So that is a 76.
Are you-
Give me a
Jesus.
second. So it is.
I think he gets a possibility for
+1,
that.
+2, +3, +4.
He just rolled
so
3 20s in a row. By the way.
19. That maneuver. I mean, I don't think about it. It's a 29. I don't think about it. I just grab it and hurl it.
So you hear one tink. You know this dance.
Yep,
You
I
know
know
that
it.
song. Just by instinct, your hand goes down, doesn't even bounce a second time as you grab that grenade and you lob it away.
I hurl it away.
And just hurl it away. So as it's going, just up in the night air.
Fireworks.
So at that point, you hear just open up from inside the room.
Right. I would
Going
have
fire the
pulled
door.
back away to throw. So I don't know if you're going to give me partial cover or what. but
Absolutely. Plus, they can't see you.
Right. Standard dodge is 12. Oh, forgot about my wound. It would have been 1 less.
Actually, it's going to hit. So standard success. This is 14. And so what is your
3.
toughness?
I've got 11.
So it's going to be the shock, 2 shock.
Yep.
But impacts, bullets kind of rage through the door, and you actually feel the impact, and then you hear somebody yell inside, "Fuck you! You killed Donna!"
We didn't kill Donna.
We're here to see her. Why would we come if we killed her?
Cease firing. We need to talk.
Is that your guys' action?
Yep.
Okay. So put your put your cards in. Dan, are you doing anything?
Oh, you can't.
I'm not.
I have
No,
a glory.
not at the moment.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Heroes, inspiration. So inspiration, all the characters on this side immediately recover 2 shock.
Nice.
Can I recover for everyone?
I don't have any
Yeah,
shock.
I'll give
That's
him
what I said. Can I
mine.
cover for everyone else?
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
That's our holler out. I'm holding.
I'm gonna get.
Why
out
would
of-
we come looking for Donna if we killed her?
And I'm moving to the side of the alley, so I'm not like.
I am backing away from the door. Don't shoot. We need to talk.
You
But I
hear,
am backing away from the door on the side wall.
you hear, "You need to die!" And fire opens up.
Okay. So hopefully my move to the side leaves a blinder. Because we were first, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So my objective is to create as much cover against the wall.
got it. It works, and so you hear just two distinct sounds of 2 different guns opening up, and then that sniper rifle that you heard as it all comes through the door. And you hear back, it's like, "Bullshit, you killed her. If you come through this door, you're going to die.
We're not coming through the door.
Then get the fuck out of here.
What happened to her?
You killed her.
How? How did we kill her? Tell us.
I'm not telling you a goddamn thing.
If we know, you're not telling us anything new.
Who do you think we are?
You're the same bastards that she confronted earlier.
We left after that.
She was working with us.
When she dropped you back off on the street, she was shot in the back and killed. That was you. You were the only ones here.
No, they took shots at us.
Last we saw her, she was alive.
There was a sniper shot. She must have been the one that got hit, and we just kept going.
That's why I was sitting here. I was going. I don't remember what happened after we saw her.
There
last.
was I remember there being a
I
sniper
don't.
shot.
You have a great memory, not me.
Because I remember us like having to get out quick and stealthily leave, and we were like, I remember looking up at the rooftops.
So it's quiet for a moment as everyone's just kind of like trying to remember, and then you whisper that out, and then you hear said, "If you are indeed innocent, then you'll surrender yourselves to the Mossad, and we'll take you back to Israel for trial.
We don't have time for that.
Then you have time to die or leave."
We're leaving.
We're leaving.
But consider this. We were working with her. We are willing to work on your side. We're willing to bring you up to speed with what we are dealing with.
She tried to do that and recruit your aid, and you spurned her. We have more grenades.
We wouldn't come back here if we had killed her. We're looking to. We need help.
Oh, hang on a second. Do I have... I don't know if that's going to work. I've got telepathy. Give me a second. I don't think it'll do what I want. Yep, it only allows me to... I was going to let him in my mind, but it won't. Stop shooting. We are backing up. We need to move back.
Yeah.
This is not gonna
Retreat.
help. So I'm going to stay against that wall, but I'm going to move quickly out of the alleyway.
Roll either streetwise or find whatever's going to be better.
9.
All of you guys can.
Oh,
What?
Streetwise
Streetwise
or
or find,
find.
whichever's higher.
15.
Also 15.
No.
So you guys are backing out, but you guys have stopped almost immediately. So as you see them backing out, as you see Max backing out, you start clearing out, but you really weren't under risk of being shot at because they were clearly going for Max, who was charging. As you look up, you see like this small little orb placed up high with kind of like this plastically metallic looking thing with a lens, and that has a red light on it. You see a very sophisticated camera that is not Nilo.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's a camera.
I don't think we have time for you to go over what that is.
Figure it out, man. Are we out of combat?
I'm not familiar with that.
Out of combat now. So go and fill your hands
It's a camera.
back up.
They're probably using it as surveillance, so they can see us coming down the alley.
Roll reality. You can roll reality too.
Hold on.
Huh?
12.
12. Based off of that, what you just described, and realizing that this is not Nihilish tech, you can surmise that whomever's in control of it is reality rated.
Interesting. So there is definitely a reality rated individual potentially nearby.
Do you think they know about this?
Know about what?
Are they being controlled by that person, or do you think they're being helped by it?
I would think they're probably in charge, so...
You can see us leaving to them.
No response. By this time, you guys have reached them.
What held you up? What'd you see? Saw you looking up, both of you.
He saw what is a camera.
Do you see that? It's a camera.
You recognize it immediately, but you also recognize it's not of Nihilish. It's
Yeah,
too.
it's
Doesn't
not.
look local.
Can I
It's
tell?
not.
Oh yeah.
Does it look cyber people?
No, it does not.
Out of game, I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to look like, but in game, none of us have seen anything but a K. So, I'm doubting it's them. And for anyone to be able to do that, they have to have an ability to create their own reality around it.
You don't think it's them?
I
I'm
don't
not
think-
familiar. I don't know who these people are.
I don't think it's the ones inside. That looks different.
Do you think they would be aware of it?
I'm going to look at it, wave, and then motion for it to come to me, the camera.
Like if anybody's watching, be like,
Come and get me.
How high up is it?
And maybe about 10 feet pointed down, and it's at the mouth of the alley. When you do that, are you standing in the mouth of the alley?
Yeah, I would be.
Shot comes down from where it was, but it misses you so badly, you can't tell if it missed badly or if it was a warning shot over the bow.
Intentional. Was it from the same area?
Yes, it was.
Okay. As where the shots have been coming from?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So they're
Okay.
So it's definitely their camera.
Yeah.
Yep. That means something else is going on. I'm going to waggle my finger, but move out of the alleyway.
Okay.
Well,
like what's the camera or the?
Angle?
Yeah.
The mouth of the alley. And so basically...
Or like how far out of the mouth can I be? Can it still see me?
So it's about 3 feet into the alley, looking out from the mouth. If you go out and cut the corner, then you're out of
it's not
sight.
gonna see it.
Can I be out of range of the snipers but still be within camera range of the camera?
No.
Okay, that was my...
And your your tactical sense, knows that this is a typical surveillance point at a choke point.
Right. But what it means is those inside are not from, and I point at the professor, your realm. It means they're from somewhere else. Which also means Donna Delight may be alive.
You think they're lying to us?
Well, I think they're not giving us the full truth.
What do you mean? Do you think Donna was taken?
I-
They obviously think she's deceased.
Or, well, no. I think they know more than they're letting on. That camera is connected to them. That means one of them inside is capable of keeping that camera in its own reality bubble in a different realm. Cosm. That's a Storm Knight ability. That's like us.
Or Stormer, which is what...
Right, but that's the my word would be that.
Yeah.
Storm Knight ability. That or they would be. They're like us.
And Mossad Israel is on the cusp of the Nile, right? They're the Nile.
No.
Or they're
so Mossad
Earth.
and the Nile have actually reached a very tenuous truce. But Israel, not Mossad, Israel and the Nile,
Yeah.
but Israel remains core Earth. If you all recall, Donna was reality rated.
That's right.
Yeah.
So at this point, do we try and get in behind them? Go through some other way to get in there?
Well,
Do we throw this completely out?
I think we have to.
Why?
We have to put a pause on this because our goal is to get Ufa back, and
Right, I
they were
understand.
supposed to help us.
Right.
And they're not going to help us.
We're looking for help.
it's not.
I don't know who Donna Delight is, but if she is dead and they're blaming you guys, then I don't think there's much help to be found there.
Then to the kitty.
Yes.
Very good.
We need to get Ufa back.
Hey, Professor?
Yes.
Can you help me out with this?
I
think this may still be in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is becoming a habit with you.
I just look at my body and smile.
Hold still.
All kinds of battle scars on him.
Bite down on this. It's gonna hurt like hell.
It's good. It's good.
He's used to it.
Oh.
Did you leave a scalpel in there?
I rolled a 2, which is going to be a failure.
So, as he's trying to get the fragments of the bullet, as he's reaching in, and the bullet that
My little red nose goes.
No,
Touch the sides.
Actually, I'll play second chance.
Okay, I was gonna say the bullet was fragmenting, but he goes back in.
That is a 16.
So it's more painful than you thought it was going to be, as he went through and had to actually find the wound channels as the bullet fragmented inside of your chest. But he gets them out and does like some weird, awful smelling powder that burns, but it kind of clots the wound.
Okay. Not the shock, just the wound, right?
No. A wound, all shock.
Okay, I'm ready.
I mean, your forehead's all sweaty from that pain, but you're ready to go.
Well, here the frontal assault didn't work, but there, what are your thoughts? Do we try and sneak in the back?
I think that would be a good. We know what happened with the sneak in the front gut is, and it's not going to work this time.
What are we looking for in here, though? Because we need to get the jackal back.
I think that's
And
why another.
I think Iara.
The longer we, wait, the more harm he could come to.
Which I think going in the back is going to be our best bet for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. We are entertaining the possibility then that Aspartes is the Amaranthian Spectre.
Yeah, he's at the very least working with him if he's not him himself. I think he's definitely smart enough to have that.
Wasn't he the professor of
reality.
What was his title?
He is the professor, head of Department of Interpretation of Reality, transformed from Department of Interpretation of Reality.
So I definitely think he could be
Yeah,
the Amaranthian Spectre.
Oh, I believe it's very possible.
absolutely.
In his presence he portrays to everybody's.
And it would make
Just a
sense,
mask.
too, why he has that upstairs level,
Yeah.
why there's people all around him at all times,
Yes.
why people who run the office seem to defer to him.
And why he wasn't, when Ufa had said that Mobius wanted to talk to him, he said he didn't want to talk to Mobius. There's not a whole lot of people that I would imagine would be able to have that kind of power.
What the professor knows of Aspartes,
Very arrogant, very condescending, very reclusive.
would it be possible, in his opinion, the professor's opinion, that Aspartes could be the Amaranthian Spectre?
As you start thinking, roll mind for me.
Yeah, maybe I think back, see if there's some interaction I had with him that maybe sparks something like, yeah, maybe.
Professor
Fine.
Graves might be our ticket in also. He has some knowledge
One of the others.
worth it.
Okay, 22.
So, your sharp mind starts recalling, you were aware of this Amaranthian Spectre, and you start thinking back of the headlines of his exploits in Egypt, and
Drawing connections as to
Aspartes
where
had-
Aspartes was at the time.
he had that time off from work. He was on a research trip, and then recently when just these little things just kind of start when the Spectre was active and in the headlines, Aspartes was conveniently gone.
Okay, so the professor's thinking, and he just suddenly it all sort of hits him like an epiphany. I think you're right. I think Aspartes must be the Amaranthian Spectre. It all makes sense. Little things that, didn't seem to mean anything at the time. The professor, away from the university when this tomb was robbed or that, but now thinking about it, all just fits together. I think you guys are onto something. I think he must be the Spectre.
Do you know him in your work life?
Yes, I don't have much interaction with him.
I just meant, were you potentially at a residence or possibly an office? Did you see anything that could...
Your department is way on the other
Yeah.
side.
We don't interact much. My department is relatively small compared to his, and he's a bit of an ass, so I don't like him much.
Although now
understand.
that as again with such a good role, you remember in one staff party, type of thing, he actually was able to have a conversation, a very intelligent conversation with you on weird science.
No, that's interesting. Not something that I would have expected.
And he's an academic, so at the time it's
You'd
like,
expect
okay.
him to have some, peripheral knowledge,
But now that you're putting everything together, his in-depth knowledge seems oddly suspicious, especially
Yeah.
with a 22 roll.
so I'll put that out there as well. He does have a considerable knowledge of weird science, which is unusual considering it's not his main focus.
So, knowing this man, at least somewhat, does he have an Achilles heel? Is there something he likes? Drink, women, men?
You don't know him that well.
Don't know him well enough to make that determination.
It's not donkeys here, it's camels.
Sheep.
Well, I again put forth, we
remember
endeavor to
that
sneak in.
His vodka obsession was brought up the last time we dealt with him.
Professor, do you know of a spirit store that would have exceptional spirits? Possibly as a backup, we carry something extreme in the vodka range.
Alcohol. I'm
Possibly
sure there's
something
someplace we
from-
could purchase some alcohol.
Does the professor a vodka man?
Probably not a vodka man,
But if he's
probably does occasionally enjoy
Some
a
kind
drink. So
We're
So,
looking for
like-
a higher end.
You can, where you can get like some vodka, but not necessarily up, top shelf.
yeah, top shelf vodka would be very difficult to find. I'm sure we can find some sort of vodka.
I don't know that that's going to help the ruse. If we could find something
What time is it
exceptional.
now?
Do any of your fellows
About 10:30.
drink? Drink to finery as opposed to
Yes, the answer to that is yes. Several of them.
your exceptional memory. Maybe you could think of one that
Is there
lean
a
towards
professor, a particular professor that I know of would have interaction with that drank vodka?
The one that blew up on the airship with you, he was the one that immediately comes to mind.
Yes. I'm not sure if that would be of any help, though.
Well, I mean, if you can think of someone that drinks vodka, possibly.
There's someone. Let me think for a moment.
So as you think, you actually remember a distiller who speaks with Max's accent.
I've been trying to place it for a while. Your accent, the way you talk, like I've heard it before, and it just came to me. I
heard
know
it here?
someone, yes, in Benghazi, who speaks with the same accent.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
I wonder if having you guys go do that and we keep an eye on the kitty and kind of
Stake out the kitty.
Yeah, maybe Azrael and I stay behind and watch to see, keep an eye on it and just see what the goings-ons are.
Sure.
What do you think, Azrael?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Very good. Professor, lead on.
All right. I will take him to my connection.
And so it's actually in the downtown area because this is where your connection would, be trying to do his business at. So, are you guys setting up where the front entrance was, or are you attempting to look like the servants' entrance where the band would come in and repairmen, that type of thing?
I'd rather be watching the back side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but you're able to find that entrance and roll a streetwise. Either one or both, or one can assist.
Mine's a 6.
Mine too. I only have one chip.
She already
did
I've
hers.
already
Okay.
done mine chip,
Save
and
it.
I had 4, so.
I rolled a 3. That would have been a -6, and my charisma is a 6. Would have been a flat 0.
What is it? What is streetwise? It's charisma.
Charisma.
Add +3.
What, put it in the pool? Or discard pile?
Down here, yeah. So 10.
10.
It was with a chip
But
and
10
the card.
was
It was
minimum
10.
of 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and then a 7, so I got 14, and that just adds 1, and I have a 6.
But it's a minimum of 10. When
Right,
you spend
she-
a chip.
The 7 should have been a 10.
She rolled right.
Which
Right, so
makes
it's
it
14.
14,
Right.
which is
Roll.
only a +1
Okay.
to my 6, which
She
is
did
a
it right.
7.
Got it. So,
I took a chip and a card to get 10.
the entrance is actually an alley,
rough.
and you don't see anything immediately where you can set up. But then, as you're walking out, you see like an alcove with the stairs and a fire escape. So you're able to actually climb up that to be able to keep at least a second story watch on it.
Okay. I still have a zombie, too.
Yes, you do. Can he climb?
Can you climb that, zombie? Mustafa?
Does he have any like stats?
His dex is 5, and his strength is 10, associated with that kind of thing.
A dex 5, huh?
Not very dexterous.
No,
Well, he's a zombie. I
not.
wouldn't expect him to be extremely dexterous.
Go ahead and have him roll
It's the Nile.
dex.
Have him just
Okay.
set up along a wall with a cigarette.
Of course, he rolls well. I mean, that only gets him to 9, but...
So he climbs. Is like, so he's actually moving, just kind of following. When he gets to the point to get over onto the balcony part of the fire escape, he like throws one leg over, and then he goes a step over, and just kind of does the splits, and just down he goes. He lands. When he lands, you see the light turn on inside the window from the balcony that you're at.
Back up into darkness.
Roll stealth, Azrael.
I rolled a 1.
So you guys are looking. We're gonna go for back.
We bump into each other. Yeah, here, fuck. Like, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't chip 1s, can you?
What's that?
You can't possibility chip when you roll a 1?
No, that's right. You cannot.
18.
Well, I tried.
18.
You know, if I didn't say anything, I probably just was fine.
But it's good gaming though.
Yep.
And so you look around real quick, and there's really no darkness. So you you climb back on the fire escape and hide underneath it. And so Azrael, as you start looking around, kind of waiting for Iara to climb over, you look back over, and the curtain's pulled aside, and you see this little girl kind of staring at you. Roll persuasion or intimidation.
Intimidate the little girl.
I'm like, "Rrr." Let's see here. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to try to intimidate because my persuasion is 7.
Okay.
13.
So you like.
I'm like slice it across my neck. She just shuts the blinds.
No, she doesn't shut up, but she's like, her fight, flight, or freeze, she's like,
Broke.
She just stays there.
yeah, she's just staying there, just staring at you.
Get out of the light.
Yeah, get out of it.
You hear,
I'm going to back away.
what are you looking at from inside? And you start backing away real quick.
There's just nothing there when the mom comes out.
So, there's no place to hide here, so roll maneuver.
One of these two keeps giving me horrible 1s. Like, I think I've rolled a 1 4 times. No.
You start climbing over the stairs, and you look back, and the little girl's mom is now looking like this.
There's 2 of them.
There was a little girl, and then her.
So I can see where she gets that face from.
So mom was like,
Just move.
You know, I'm going to take off.
I thought you were starting to do the robot.
I'm like pumping my arms running. Maybe I should just do the robot and be like, I'm a performer. I'm by the back door.
And then hold up the hat.
So, are you fleeing down the stairs, or are you just climbing down the stairs?
Climbing. She's like,
Don't run.
So as you're looking back, kind of looking at mom, she says something to her daughter, and her daughter goes like this.
Uh-oh.
Mom kind of disappears, comes back out.
Shoots through the window? Oh my god! So the window breaks.
This didn't go well.
Wow, this turned into a bit of a disaster.
The Nile strikes again.
Do we need to go into initiative?
probably.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There's master plan here. You could take out second chance back in.
So, standard scene. Good news is heroes first, and you have a flurry.
Okay.
Okay.
Want a suggestion?
So flurry means I get to go twice, yeah?
Take the bullet hit, do acting, and hit the ground.
Pretend to get.
Well, how do I know she's not going to continue to stare at me and I'm going to be pretend dead and like peeking my eye open and be like, oh shit.
Just a thought.
What do you do?
I don't want to smoke somebody's mom.
Smoke the little girl then.
Where's
flurry, you
the
technically could
window
smoke them
compared to
both.
where I am?
So, like the window, balcony, you're under the balcony.
So you just had
Okay.
glass shatter all over you.
Okay.
Well, she didn't shoot yet.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. So she's just above me.
Yes.
Or you can't see anything. You have no idea what's going on.
What does Azrael do?
Lightning.
Out of character, you know Niall this is the pile up problem after problem after
Yeah.
problem on Niall.
Well, because it's like I kind of know out of character where we're going to end up.
Right.
So I'm just going to roll with it because I know where we're going to end up anyway. So I'm going to fucking try to smoke this bitch, I guess.
So you see her kind of go like this. All of a sudden, her eyes light up as your hands start crackling.
Just gonna smoke.
Hold on.
Did that just bounce off the window?
You're going to use a possibility on a
Yep.
commoner?
What'd you roll?
4.
4. 1 to 4 is a disconnect.
Fuck.
Are we? Well, so we're in a pure zone. Oof.
Well, no, because she's using
Her magic.
her magic
that.
and herself are out of
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's
both.
her thing, not the.
the axioms.
So I have to roll a reality?
Well, you have Realm Runner.
Oh, yeah.
And so you start lighting up and then hold out, then all of a sudden the lightning just
I'm
kind of
like-
fizzles as internally just something seemed wrong, but what is she going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, so
this
you
is way back. Because it looks like it went up and down.
yeah.
Can I play it off like I was like
It was a threat.
a threat and not like a mistake?
Roll persuasion.
Of course, the one that's a 7. That was the one. 6.
I think she's just too shocked to realize what the aftermath of what you're trying to do is.
I'm gonna have my zombie stand up and move to stand next to her.
Oh, your zombie fell.
Right to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And she's on the ground too, right?
No, she's up on the second floor.
Oh.
Yeah, because you guys actually made up to the balcony to watch, but botched your rolls, which open.
Is there anything that is on the ground that my zombie can throw?
I mean, trash, bottle,
Motorcycle.
Throw that bottle at the window. I want to
So-
have him distract. Yeah.
So he goes, grabs, and then looks at the window of the club. Just throws it
At the
out.
window where the lady is.
He threw it at the window of the club. It goes through, breaks the window.
Oh God.
You hear, what the hell, from inside. Her turn. She just kind of looks and grabs her daughter, runs, turns around and runs, and just blindly opens up and just bang! And just shoots wildly. Missing you very badly. But Max and Professor,
Hear it.
you hear the what sounds like glass breaking, followed very shortly by a gunshot.
And we've got flurry. Does that mean we get to go
It
again?
means you, at the end of everyone's action, you get a second action.
Let's get up there.
Do we go back?
I think we probably should.
So I feel like I'm confused of. So
Sorry?
The fire escape, are we getting to like the roof? Is that what
No,
we can do?
it's the second story.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the fire escape is kind of like just as you're looking around, it's inside a little, like a crenel of the building.
Okay,
But, so that's where you didn't immediately see it.
I see.
But then you climbed up, and it led, as it's climbing up, it led to a balcony. So you're able to climb over as the fire escape continues.
Okay.
So it's at this second story window where all this is occurring. When you jumped down, you came down and then turned and hid under the balcony.
Gotcha. And she's on the balcony.
She's on the balcony. Zombies down here.
Okay.
on the alley floor.
Okay.
And are we wanting to be up on the second floor? I thought.
That's where
We
you
were gonna watch.
You were going to watch the back door, but then the Niled you.
I guess we have to go inside here. I'll just have the zombie attack whatever comes out the door.
I like that idea.
So I tell him, whatever comes through that door, get him. And then go inside the broken window.
So you climb up, force your way into this. You hear, ah! As you guys start climbing in. And then from downstairs, you hear, what the hell was that? As a zombie attacks, you look out the window, it's a cook. So the zombies go, just screaming, attacking this cook. Actually, you roll up for your zombie.
So, combat's 8. But 6.
So, I mean, 6, the guy comes out, what the hell, damn kids, ah! And the zombie just kind of clobbers him. What's his strength?
The strength is 10.
Oh my gosh, that's
He's stronger than me.
He's stronger than I am.
And so he, like, just starts, stomping, just hitting this, battering this poor cook. As he kind of stumbles and falls back inside, the zombie follows him, and the guys yell, help! Help!
At least that's a distraction.
You guys hear somebody yelling for help! Help!
But it's neither of ours.
It's not their voices.
What do you think? Should we head back?
I'm not sure. I mean, Azrael can take care of herself. Iara has proven well in battle.
Think they can handle it?
I think so. I think we continue
All right,
on.
we'll
I
just
think
continue.
We need to.
Okay, so new round.
We get to put a card in, yeah?
Oh yeah, put your cards in,
yeah.
sorry. I mean, am I the only one that thinks this is just hilarious?
No, it is hilarious.
Okay.
I am highly amused.
Okay, so heroes, we're up first.
So we're inside this room now. I'm gonna look around. What is this room that we just got into?
It's a bedroom.
Okay. Are the girl and the mom gone?
No, they ran through there's an open door, and they ran through the door into a hallway.
Okay, but they're outside. They're not in this bedroom anymore.
Correct.
But they know that we came in after.
Oh
them.
yeah.
And we just need to get to Professor Sparta's, right?
Yeah.
I think we should risk leaving the hotel room and just getting out of here because we're causing a lot of ruckus right here.
Like go further in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll follow you.
So as you guys go, roll for your zombie.
Yes. For another attack?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because
Right. Oh. 14.
that is a good success. 1 bonus to have damage.
So his strength, it's 1 + 1 to his strength, I assume, because there's not really, it doesn't have a
What's his strength?
10.
so 11.
So yeah, so you just hear someone as a bite just gets ripped out from the zombie. Or so that was your guys' turn. As you start walking throughout the hallway, you hear, operator, give me the police.
Is this the lady? Are we walking her direction or away from her?
No, you're going into the hallway, and so as you enter
Same
the
direction.
hallway, that's what you hear.
I'm going to try lightning her so she shuts up.
So that's going to be a new round. So you guys, as you get ready, well, they can take care of themselves, and then you hear, and death gurgle.
So do I technically take my card back since this is a new...
Oh no, we're moving into another round of initiative.
Okay.
It's still the same.
Yeah.
We're continuing.
What do you guys do?
So then we're putting in another
We're moving the
content.
direction we were going, which was to meet somebody that had my accent.
Okay, so you guys keep on
They're still-
walking.
yeah, they're leaving
You
us
guys
behind.
put in your card.
Yes.
Oh, we did not.
You're not in, you're not in combat.
us.
Okay,
We're putting
good.
in
I
another
thought you
card.
meant us. I'm like, no.
Did you put yours in, Ira?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so new round. Heroes first. Villains have a flurry. What do you do? Heroes first.
Hold on, I'm reading that card.
Just a second.
It says, play at the beginning of the round to keep the current drama card for another round, or flip a new one after the card for this round is revealed. Do you want to get rid of the one that says villains first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, heroes are first. Villains flurry.
Oh.
Oh.
You want to
Okay.
get rid of that one.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
fine.
we'll leave. We'll keep.
Well, but it says villains flurry, means the villains get to go twice.
Oh yes, yeah.
So we're gonna get
we
rid
still
of
want
that.
a new one.
Okay.
This card.
Heroes first. Villains second. No
Okay.
extra thing.
It's a regular
A
card?
regular card.
Oh, wow.
Let me cast.
Attack and trick are the approved actions.
I'm gonna cast fear on her first.
Okay. Fear 10. That's what you have to get. And
So 16.
16. It's actually because of the bonuses, because she's already terrified, is an outstanding success.
Outstanding success is very stymied plus 2 shock.
So, as you guys step out of the hallway, ah! She screams.
Stop calling.
Ah! And then
Hang up.
ma'am, this is the police. I'll click.
Nice job. High five.
We just.
So she's like, you can see as you look down, she actually pees herself now.
Can I like rip the phone out of the wall? Because I don't really want to kill her, but I don't want her to keep calling the police.
It's one of it's a box phone with the the handhelds and
the- Well,
Just pull the.
can I pull like one of the pieces out so like the wire? Like I want to disable the device.
It's such antiquated technology that you just end up pulling something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go back into your room with your daughter and stay there. We're not going to hurt you.
Okay.
If you go back in the room, we won't.
Go back into the room and stay there. Nobody will hurt you.
So she says, Anna. And about that time, you hear the front door slam shut.
Is Anna there?
I don't know.
Do I see her? Out of
Iara,
character, yeah. Do I see Anna?
No.
She ran.
She ran. Is what you're thinking.
I see. Go into. Oh no, the front door.
The front door of the
bedroom.
apartment.
Oh, the apartment. Okay. I think she went inside. Go in with her
We are inside.
to your apartment.
We are in the apartment.
I thought we were at the
ran
phone in the
out.
hallway.
Okay, so is the room a hotel room or an apartment?
No, this is an apartment, so it's not a
Okay.
motel. It's
So the
living
bedroom that
quarters.
we came into a bedroom. Is that's their apartment?
Yes.
We're in the hallway of their apartment.
Yes.
So it seems like she left the
I
apartment.
thought we were in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And then she ran out into the hallway and was
Yeah.
using the hallway phone.
Yes.
And which during like all this happening, it totally makes sense that it'd be
like,
so confused.
well, I was
Like,
thinking
we
this
just
was
don't
like
know what's happening.
boarding house situation where there's like a bathroom on the whole floor for everybody, that kind of thing.
No, as
Murphy
you start looking around and realizing that there's pictures on the hallway,
Okay.
there's like a book of shelf encyclopedias. The room that you look back in is clearly a little girl's room.
Okay. And so the girl probably just left the room. The whole apartment. She's gone.
I don't know.
Go into your room and stay there.
Can I get my daughter?
Yes, don't call the police. Or tell anybody that you saw us.
Roll persuasion.
We're gonna come back and kill you.
If you say that, make it an intimidation.
I'm just
Oh, okay.
I'm making commentary.
A whole 6.
And so she says, I will not call the police.
Just crackle your lightning. Let's turn it into intimidation.
Do you want me to intimidate then?
Yes.
Okay.
Bad of all of that.
14.
You can see like thoughts start kind of forming in her eyes as she says that, and then all of a sudden your hand just crackles. Ah, she pees a little bit more, and she says, "I won't, I promise, I won't."
I say, "Good girl," and pat her on the head.
I won't, I promise, I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
Deep breaths, slow breaths. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
That's
all right,
okay.
let's go.
Works for me. Bye-bye.
So you guys are keeping watch on. About that time, you hear gunshots from a Tommy gun down below.
I don't
Like
feel
right below our...
I don't feel my zombie anymore.
That's exactly what happened. So as you guys are walking, all of a sudden you hear a Tommy gun just open up.
I'm sure they got it.
I'm sure it's not them.
Where are they compared to us?
Like around the corner, just kind of like halfway down. They didn't even get halfway down the block. They can still hear everything.
And does this balcony thing is the straight up and down part that encases it see-through?
Yes, it's rails.
Okay.
Let's clean up this glass.
Fuck. We need them to come up to where we are, yeah?
We didn't really go over that.
No, we just started
Well, we
doing
did mention that we were going to go to the back.
shit. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Can I, on my stomach, like, do this to the edge and be like, psst?
So they're not in the hallway, but yes, you. So they're not in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't see me yet?
No,
Or they're
yeah.
not, they're not...
Not
Is
long
your
gone, but you can't see them.
Are they walking?
Does your telepathy work where we could reach out to
No.
you? Okay, you have to
Sadly, I have
be
to set it
trying
up
to.
first.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you guys are walking further, the building that you're walking down, the front door opens up, and this little 9-year-old girl just comes running out, screaming, running past you down the sidewalk.
Well,
You think that has anything to do with the...
nope.
Yeah, you're probably right. No.
Maybe we
Doesn't even see you guys as she runs by, just...
Yeah, seeing the little girl, I'm uncertain. I am going to throw up my telepathy. I don't know. Let's see here. That's a 10. Oh, good. Wait. Yeah, that's a 10. Minimum skill is 28. So that's a 10 total. I'm assuming
standard
that's
success?
a standard success, right? So I connect these 4 minds here, the 3 of them and me.
So all of a sudden you guys feel that familiar connection as Max reaches out to the two of
The
you.
professor and I are moving away. Is everything all right? We just saw a little girl come running out of a door.
Oh shit!
Dang it, that was us.
Was it an escaped problem?
Should we track her down and take her out?
Yeah, actually,
You hear the mockery in the voices.
if you could bring her back here, that'd be great.
Got it. On it. And I'm going to run after the girl.
Gently,
And then come
Got
up,
it.
come up the back.
come up the back.
You'll see a window that's broken. Use that one.
Why don't we come in the front door?
Don't. Oh.
The door she came out.
That's separate from the kitty? Did she not come out the front
She
kitty?
didn't come out the front door of the kitty, no.
Okay. Then, potentially.
We're on the second floor apartment, and then I go look at the front door to.
I don't know how insanely fast this kid runs, but it shouldn't be that hard for me.
No. She's there.
All right, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna. Hey, kid, stop!
She'd hear something.
Oh, God.
What would this be? Make a charisma roll.
No, that's actually one of those things I can do. That's a 10.
She stops.
What's going on? How can I help?
Help me! Monsters! Killed! Mom! People!
Come
Help!
close. Come closer.
So she just.
All right, so I grab her. I'll be right back.
Sure.
I tell the professor, and I pick her up. Just shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. I've got you. And I walk as quickly as I can back to the door. Try and keep her head down on my chest. And
She let you. She,
in the door.
Yeah, she was wanting some type of comfort.
where are you? I'm in the brain. Where are you guys at?
And I'll open the front door of it and be like, "I'm apartment whatever on the second floor."
2B.
2B.
Very good. I'll be up in a moment. And that's not allowed. That's to them. So go up the stairs, and
Where are you going?
I am going to make sure that you're safe.
Okay.
I'm assuming you have a parental figure somewhere.
Mommy.
Very good. I will find your mother. And then I connect to them. Is the mother somewhere?
Yes.
She's
she
up
dead?
here.
No, she's not dead.
Very good. I'm coming in. So I come up with the child up against me. All right, where's this thing's mother?
Yeah, but
As you hold her up, she sees you guys. Ah! She just screams.
Where's the mother?
She's sleeping.
like you throw her in the room with the mom and shut the door.
So mom's in the hallway, lying in a puddle of pee, passed out.
Your mother is fine. Go to her.
And so-
Keep this thing inside. We have other things to do.
She runs straight to her mom. She slips in the pee. So she lands down. And so, mommy, she's just trying to cuddle up to her mom and start.
I think we should go.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe
go.
we find a different balcony.
About that time, you hear, "What in the hell is that goddamn thing?" from outside the window.
My zombie's dead.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys get a better vantage point. I'm gonna run back.
Get the boys and spread out and look.
Oh, maybe you should come with us.
I think we need to stick together.
Yeah.
right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Professor, we're coming in hot.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
Moving down the stairs, out the front of the building, going catch up with the professor, and we're gonna walk.
Casually. I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets and whistle.
I'm gonna do the same because I've never done that before.
Those
I just
tunes
look
are
at. I
not
look
the
at
same.
her. I look at her up and down and see what she's doing, and I'm like, slowly put my hands in my pockets. I'll just stop. Keep walking.
Getting all
My
lightheaded.
hands in my pockets.
So you see these two just one just
Professor, where are we going?
Follow me.
Once we get around any corner, I say we pick it up. I'm dropping the telepathy too.
So as you guys are walking down the street casually, from the alleyway you hear two voices. Hey, where are you going?
I turn around. Us? We're out for a stroll. Two couples out for a stroll. What's the problem?
Well, the problem is something just ate my cook.
Do we look like people that would eat people?
I'm like, clutch my pearls. Like, how dare you?
Don't you have the visor being...
No.
Oh, okay. You said the visor's not on?
I'm wearing whatever garb is garby here.
Normal garb.
Yeah, we've all been in that same stuff. It may not be real pretty, but
Okay. So...
we may look like desert nomads presently, but...
So the two of you who spoke, roll persuasion
All I did was go,
Right, so let me just check. I don't think there's a con. Trick. Perfect. Roll trick.
no.
Persuasion was better.
You can roll persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion
so-
or trick.
All right. Persuasion's going to be an 11.
Well, I rolled a 3.
So at this point, they're like, "You's better come with us."
How many?
2.
I don't have time for this. Are these the big guys with the little
Yes,
legs?
they are.
Lightning.
I'm looking at Azrael. When that happens, okay.
So this will put us into initiative because they're on alert too. Standard scene: villains, inspiration, and they are first. So when they say, "You's better come with us," and they kind of step out side by side, and then when they see you make that furtive action and your hands kind of starts coming up, they open up, just reach in, open up with their guns. Oh shit! What is your dodge?
My dodge is 12.
12. So I have a 17, so that's going to be a good success. And on Azrael, what is your dodge?
10.
I have a 20.
Fuck.
So that's an outstanding success. So Max, on you, 14 damage plus 5 is 19. What is your toughness?
8 difference.
8 difference. That is going to be 1 wound, 2 shock.
Damn it! I just had that fixed.
And Azrael, what is your toughness?
6.
6. So that's going to be, wow, rolled very well.
Fuck.
For you, a 1 and a
Oh.
2. So that's going to be 17, but that is by 11. So that is going to be 2 wounds and 4 shock. So you guys just see both of them step out, and Max and Azrael just get tagged with Tommy gun fire.
Damn it, Iara, bury these two.
Yes.
I guess you're going to enter the kitty one way or another.
All right. Sudden burial. 15
Against a dodge of 10,
dodge or dexterity. Dodge of 10. So
be a good success.
all right. 10 damage plus 2 bonus dice. 20 damage.
And how many people does it get in Compass?
It's a medium blast radius.
So all of a sudden, you guys, just like in the mouth where they come in, just whoom, and just the earth just kind of slams down, and thump, as they kind of come down, you see this like one hand over here, one leg over here, and just both just kind of twitching and then stop.
I think we ignore the ruse. I think we go in now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we've.
All right. Let's go.
Side alley where they came out of, or back to the front?
Nope, the way they came out of.
Yeah.
The door's got to be open.
Agreed.
So as you turn around, we're still going to be in the same combat because go ahead and put your cards in. Everybody has a card in?
Yes.
Okay, heroes first. So as you start running around the corner, you can see movement come inside as 2 more goons step out from the kitchen area. So, but you have action.
I'm gonna.
Hey, you guys, out here! Somebody's got a couple of you guys down. I don't know what happened.
Roll.
Sounds like a trick to me, yeah.
10.
10. They stop. It's enough to actually make them stop, but they're not quite convinced as they're trying to gauge what's going on. But they do stop their action. It'll give them basically a stymied.
That's it. I'm not moving until they get closer.
I'll lightning.
Dodge a 10.
20.
Outstanding success.
10. So 26 damage, ignore 4 armor.
And this is just on 1, right?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, I think it's so because it just has a range of 100 meters and doesn't say anything about a blast area.
All right. So the first guy that comes out, was you aiming for the first guy or second guy?
The first guy.
First guy that comes out and kind of stops and is just looking as he's gauging. All of a sudden, his head just kind of just hits by this lightning. He gets thrown back. His head just and it explodes and just paints the back of the door, the open door, just red as he slumps down. And his partner goes, "Oh!"
I cast that in burial.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
20 or 31, so that's a 26.
Beats it by 16. Outstanding success.
No, two bonus dice, and then they'll be restrained also. So 11,
Plus 11.
Plus 11, so 21 damage.
So 21 damage. The earth kind of comes up, just shoots him right up. He actually hits the eave where the door's at, just breaks up against that. His body just breaks. When the earth comes back down, he just kind of comes down, this broken mess. Blood coming out of his ears, out of his nose, out the side of his mouth.
So as we walk by him, I look at him and go, like that.
And at this point, kitchen staff is gone, and the music that was kind of coming out has stopped playing.
We're going in.
They know we're here. Don't stop now.
Yep.
Is there a dumbwaiter to the second floor?
We'll find.
All right.
Now we're rolling well.
Okay.
All right, so that is going to be plus 10 to my find, which is 18.
There absolutely is. It's right there.
Why are dumbwaiters called dumbwaiters? Like, that's a weird...
I don't actually know. I say we go up the dumbwaiter. Is it ratchet or does it actually have a mechanical control at this point?
As you open up the door, both.
How large is it?
Big.
Can we all fit in it?
Yes. With that roll?
Let's go.
Will it carry our weight?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Let's
Everybody
do it.
We're all like sardine into a
Professor, I'm
dumbwaiter.
not certain what you can get ready, but get something ready.
Got it.
So, as you guys just pull yourself up to the second floor,
All right.
what do you do?
Peek the door open.
Peek the door open. Don't see anything.
All right. I don't see
Like,
anything.
say 0?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like it's blackness out there?
Oh no, it's the light,
Just
but
no
don't
one's
see
up there.
anybody.
Oh, no one's up there.
Azrael, what do? There's no one out here.
And is there anything going on downstairs that we can hear?
Yeah, so you can hear shuffling. You can hear people, sobbing. You can hear people fleeing out the front door.
This puts us behind all the action potentially.
Is this building only 2 stories?
From the outside, yes.
Can we go further up in this dumbwaiter?
No.
Okay.
So there's a basement. We
Maybe.
need to go down.
Maybe we should
Maybe
go
we
down.
should go down.
Down. Because there's nothing up here.
Very good. Start
Yeah.
cranking. I shut the door.
You know that when you got in, the dumbwaiter only goes between the two.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to get down from this spot.
Did anybody see a door into a basement?
I did not,
I
but
did
we
not,
didn't really
but-
look
yeah.
that fast.
Let's-
That much.
Let's go back to the kitchen and see if there's a way down.
Do you think that there was a secret door down into the basement from the second floor? Because that was the location of the purring kitty.
The purring kitty's 2 floors.
I get your idea. Let's get out and
Yeah.
look. There's
Yeah.
no one up here anyway.
Yeah.
Run it back up the couple of
Like
inches
up,
that we
down,
took it down.
huh?
and-
Go back up.
So you run it back up, open it out, and you guys get out.
Yeah, immediately hands across the back, just moving around the back wall.
So as you move around the back
For a
wall,
door.
so no, but as you're methodically moving, you come back into that kind of like mini hallway in which Professor Aspartes came out from.
Yep, that's where I was thinking.
Yeah,
So
that one.
you go there, and it's 2 double doors.
I look at Azrael.
Open it.
So you open up the double doors, and you step into like a 10 by 10 room, and right across at the other end is an elevator.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it going down or up? Do we see
it
lights
moving?
at all?
No lights
Put my
moving.
hand on the door. Do I feel it moving?
Nope.
All right.
Are there any cameras?
As you look, no.
All right.
And push the
the
button.
As you
We
push
both of us jam our finger on it.
So you can like, and you see the arrow just kind of come up from the bottom,
I am very confused by this.
and it stops at 2.
All right, get in.
Door opens up.
Is anybody in the elevator?
No.
What are the
Right.
numbers that are on it?
The floors.
I know, but what are they?
Just dots.
No numbers.
No numbers.
Okay, how many dots?
There are.
How many below the one we're on? Indicating the lower floors.
So it came up from just straight up, then 1, and then 2.
So there's a first floor and then a basement.
There's 3 dots.
Just So it's stopped at rest, and then there's
Look
one,
inside here. We
and
can
two.
look at these buttons
So
right here.
if it's
How many
on if
buttons
it's
are
on floor 2, if it goes down 1, that's floor 1. If it goes down 1, that's the basement.
There's as you look inside, the button says 2 and B.
Click B.
The doors close as it just kind of engages and.
Some elevator music.
Everybody to the walls. Get away from the center of the door.
Yeah, I'm like in the front corner next to the door.
What options are on the panel? Is there the red stop button?
Absolutely.
The open door, shut door, and then the 2 buttons, 2 and B.
No, there is a stop button.
Okay.
There's the open, close, and then the 2B. And then there's also a panel, and the panel has dots in it so you can see, and it looks like, an old-fashioned phone receiver.
Got it. All right. So we're waiting.
Sorry, I thought it was funny. The phone in
Elevator kind of stops, opens up, and as you kind of look out, you see it go down to a hallway.
Do I see anybody?
Nobody.
Hear
All right.
anything?
Do we
Hear anything?
The door's closed.
I kick it. I put my foot in it.
Opens back up.
Let's go.
Okay.
So we go.
So you go. So the hallway, it maybe is about 20 feet down a hallway, and it goes to a door.
Listen at the door.
Yeah, Mom. Put
So
my ear
you
up
listen.
to it.
So you guys listen at the door. Roll find, or
Probably
streetwise,
not.
whatever's easiest.
Well, that's a little better. 6. Oh, no.
No.
5. I forgot I'm still wounded.
Yeah, I'm a -2 for wound, so just no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing it too.
Everyone's
you
sticking
can-
their ear to the door.
You said
It's solid wood.
Streetwise or what? Find?
Streetwise or find.
19.
Those elven ears.
13.
So those elven ears, you can definitely hear some. You can hear like mumbling on this other. It's like, shh, they're coming. I think they're. Shut up, you boys, get ready.
They're on the other side of the door. Who are?
How many do you think there are?
At least 2. How many voices did I?
At
I
least
just heard
2?
one, but he's talking to somebody else.
3 distinct voices.
3 voices. 3 voices.
I think we could take him.
Well,
There's 4 of
I
us.
think so too, but I don't want to get shot again. Well, I'm not carrying any grenades, damn it.
I have grenades you guys asked me to carry. I've got 4.
Perfect.
Here's 1.
1?
All 4, I guess.
Right.
You hear them saying, it's like, "What's taking so long? I don't know. Boss, do I check? No. Wait.
There's a boss.
Uh-huh. What's he saying?
They said we're taking too long.
Ooh. I say we move back. Is there anywhere we could stand to the side of the door? Is the door
Straight
the
hallway."
I say we take aim. The minute they open that door, we shoot.
I ready my lightning.
I've got my gun out. I am low.
Maybe we open the door slightly and you roll a grenade in there.
No, I think this is better. This is us getting the drop on them.
Alright.
You see the doorknob slowly start turning,
Wait.
and
Patience.
it opens up. Villains first.
So is this a new combat?
What's that?
Is this a new combat? Or is this just a continuation?
Continuation from
Okay,
the same
got
combat.
it. Oh, so.
So you put a card in so I can put another card down.
And then it looks like heroes need to make a surge roll.
Or it's just not a 1, right?
Correct.
Good to go.
Actually, it's a full-blown disconnection. So
Reality.
yeah, so 1 to 4.
Okay,
Well, I
so
rolled
I
a
have
6.
a realm runner, so
Yeah, I rolled
I've
a
used
4.
mine.
Yep.
Yep. I'm rolled a 4, so.
So your realm runner kicks in.
I rolled I'm doing math.
You got a 6, you're fine.
Yeah.
But he said it's not just a roll, it's a...
As long as it's not
just
1 through 4,
The
you're good.
dice
Okay.
roll 1 through 4.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay, so you remember your guys' realm runner kicked
Yeah.
in. So as it opens up, and then all of a sudden you see like the door opens up and you see 3 guys just all piled in right there, and then like there's a moment of shock on their part, and then get them as they kind of rushing forward, punching. So the first 2 come through. Oh shit!
I don't like it when you say, oh shit.
And then
that
keep
sound.
rolling.
So who was Max? Are you typical being at the forefront?
Yeah, we moved back away from the door, so they had to come out the door and down the hallway to us. But yeah, I would be probably front. But I am also down. Again, I said I lowered myself. So.
Okay, so then I didn't ask who would have been the first ones. What would have been the order going down?
Probably would have been me in front, and somebody else
Me
beside
second.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 2 of us. I don't know if being on my knee taking aim is going to give him negatives or otherwise.
So what is your unarmed defense? So
My unarmed defense,
Mine is
but
9.
you can do melee.
12.
12,
9.
9. Okay. So for Max, It is, I beat you by 2. What is your toughness?
Toughness is 11.
Toughness is 11. My strength is 11. So that's 0.
Yep, good.
And then for Azrael, I rolled a 39.
Jeez.
So that is going to be 21 versus, what is your unarmed?
My unarmed is 9.
So 9. Yeah, that's going to be an outstanding success. Okay, what is your toughness?
6.
6. That is a 20. So I beat you by 14. That is going to be 2 wounds, 4 shock, as these big goons just run forward, and just one hits Max, and you look over, and just in time to see this big goon ham fist come right whack.
I need to soak, otherwise I have deceased.
Okay.
Can we share
That was a 10.
causing
Nice.
cards?
No.
What am I rolling again?
So to soak damage, you need to spend reality
Yeah.
and roll.
It's reality. You spend a possibility.
Spend
and roll
possibility and
reality.
roll reality.
12.
12 is going to be, where's my soak range? A 2 wounds. No, excuse me. That's a standard success because you needed a 10. 1 wound, all shock. And then the third guy, he is trying to come through the door, but he doesn't get an attack in. Your guys' go.
All right, well, I'm gonna
cast fear.
Okay, you go first.
Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
So 16, and the DN is target's willpower or spirit. And it's a large blast range.
8, so I'll get all 3 of them.
And
You said
just a
fear?
regular success, I'm assuming. And I rolled 17.
You rolled 17, so that's actually going to be 9, so good success.
Good success
Very
is very stymied.
Well, all of them are very stymied.
Okay.
Now I'll rip into them. Submachine gun.
So their dodge is 10.
So 18. And the dodge was what?
10, so beat them
by
by 8, good success. Toughness is 10.
17, difference is 7.
17, that is going to be 1 wound, 2 shock. So as you open up, you were aiming just for 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first guy that punched you, you just riddle up and he's and he crumples down to the ground.
Good.
Azrael or Professor?
Lightning. One of them. Lightning.
The one that just crushed you
Sure. 15.
beats me by 5. Good success.
20 damage, ignore 4 armor.
So, as you just take that crack, spit out a tooth, you just lightning just opens, covers your hand and just reaches out in this arc, pierces right through his heart, and you see him just kind of stiffen up and just ride the lightning for a little bit. Then when your spell dissipates, boom, he just crumples to the ground.
I'm going to play the flurry card, which means after he goes, I'm going to go again.
Okay, Professor.
Professor takes aim with his pistol and takes a shot at the final one.
He is the boss, so his dodge is 12.
Professor's not very good with pistols, but we'll see. He missed. Terribly.
So you're like, just kind of as you're backing up, going to go shoot, and then boom, you actually shoot the ground in front of you.
That's about
I'm gonna
typical.
go again.
Professor, watch where you're shooting that thing.
Fuck! Rolled fucking 5.
So as your
Okay.
lightning kind of comes up, but the professor just shot right by you and distracted you as you had to move your foot before
My
getting
ears
shots.
ringing.
Ears are starting to ring now.
Sorry about that.
And new round of oh, put your cards in. And heroes first.
That pissed me off, so I'm going to try again with my lightning. Oh, I fucking rolled 20. 10. Did I play the glory card?
It's
I
in
did.
there.
So that's not high enough.
42.
42.
That is plus 12.
Do you want to try to go for it? Or no, we're at like a
Yeah, don't.
minor boss right now.
Yeah. So 42 is plus 12. 26.
Outstanding success.
27 damage. Ignore 4 armor.
So after the professor just kind of panic shot, he looks down, little, as lightning just hits him right in the face. He goes actually tumbling over, flying back. When he lands, his face is just completely charred and smoking. Hair's burnt.
He fell for my ruse.
So as you guys, make your way in, it's kind of in this warehouse, and so it's a bigger, what's like warehouse storage room. So there's small lantern lights and like just boxes kind of piled up, and there's a doorway at the end.
We continue on.
We continue on.
I'm gonna cast armor on myself.
So as you move through, so as you're walking, you
Are
cast
we,
armor on yourself.
are we out of combat?
What's that?
Are we out of combat?
Not yet.
Okay.
20. And against a DN of 10.
So
That's gonna be
outstanding success.
outstanding.
X +3 to my armor.
And that stacks, right?
I don't have armor because
Okay.
you can't stack it, so I keep it so it's not.
So when you get to the door, you open it up and you guys move in. When you close, you hear the and all of a sudden the stairs just kind of slide out and all of you except for Max, who reaches out with his claws, land down, and as you slide down, you end up coming against the glass wall. And inside, through the glass wall inside, you see there's this pool of sharks and alligators swimming by, and you hear the Spectre say, "It's like, their friends have arrived. His friends have arrived." And then about that time, you guys look up and you see a couple more mob goons coming out from this upper level that's aiming down, and he says, "Kill them, Jackal." So at this time, after you told them
You'll never get away with
you'll
this,
never get
Spectre.
away with this, then you hear your friends come sliding down, and as you look down, you can see three of them. You can see Azrael, Iara, and the Professor slam up against the pool in which you're being slowly lowered down into. And so he says, "You were saying?" Now we're going to reset combat.
So this is a new combat?
This is a new combat.
So we should draw our destiny up to our
yes.
total destiny cards.
How am I stymied or anything like that?
You are knocked out, but you did not get any food or water, so you are just stymied.
Just okay.
Yeah, but you did get rest.
Okay. That's what I figured. Just making sure.
Okay, so the Spectre is here. As you guys look around, the big pool on the wall that you're in is just down on the floor. As you guys look a little bit closer, there's maneuver for you to actually move between the wall of the pool and the wall of the basement where it's at. As you look up, you can see that there's a couple of side doors where it looked like it may be from the first floor, if you had to guess. Doorways that come in. There's two doors open, and there are two guns that are aiming down at you. On the far side of the pool is a kind of like a balcony that kind of comes out, standing over the pool a little bit, and you look up and you see the Jackal is actually standing upright in a cage, and the Spectre had pulled a lever, and then the cage is starting to get lowered down, and he's standing on the end of this balcony. In front of him is like this kind of electronic panel that he's standing of, and a big red-handled lever is now in the down position.
Mwahaha.
We made it.
So
This seems so mad scientisty.
all right, so
Does he have an evil cat that he pets in his lap?
don't have the evil cat.
And there's creatures in the water.
Oh, there's sharks and alligators in the water.
Is there a way to get above the pool or like above the water line?
Don't know yet. That's what we're
Okay,
going to
all right,
find out
cool.
in the
Just
ensuing initiative.
Okay.
So the Spectre is here. This is going to be a dramatic scene.
Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Ready.
So, dramatic scene. Villains first. Heroes are confused.
I have that seize initiative one. We can get a different card.
Let's do it.
No, they are not. Seize initiative. Play a new card from the drama deck, I think is what it says.
Okay, because confuses players may not use cards from their pool, but that is from your hand.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Caveats are awesome.
Oh my gosh. So, dramatic heroes surge.
And again, that is 2 rolls?
No,
that's
that's disconnect.
That's not. Oh, okay.
You're good. Cocked?
Yeah. You're in your own.
Oh, that's
You're in your
right,
own
yeah.
cosm?
I'm good.
Eight's good.
I rolled 8.
Eight's good. So, but you guys are first.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a card that says we can attempt step C. Does that mean we skip A and B and get to be at step C?
No.
Okay.
It means you can attempt it on anything we're doing.
Okay.
So
that was-
I am going to go first because I'm going to try and set up telepathy. All right, so that's enough to catch the 3 of them. So I don't know that he's there yet. So it's going to be up to you to let me do this. But I'm going to connect up to you. I'm still up the shaft. What do you see? Tell me what's around.
You get the mental image almost immediately. They
And
don't even have
can
to.
I pop him in as my... I can...
Yes.
Actually, with that roll, I can get 10, but I only need that.
Yeah. So you reach
All right.
out, feel the jackal.
All right, Jackal, this is Max. What can you tell us about this?
I'm slowly being descended into a pool.
Yes, important things.
There's a platform just in the top of the water.
Okay.
There's a big red lever that's been pulled down, which is, I believe, bringing me down closer to the water.
Gotcha. Can you see where everyone came out?
I'm sorry, could I have seen that?
Who's everyone?
The three of them.
Yes.
Yes, I could see them.
Tell me about the tube that they came out of. Can I climb, if I were to make it down there, can I climb with my claws up the inside wall? Does it look to be metal, stone, earth?
It's glass as far as I can see, right?
Yeah, as far as but
the wall
above the
above
pool,
it, yeah.
you can see that it's wood.
Oh, okay. Above the pool, it's wood.
Okay, so when they rolled out into a space that bangs them up against the aquarium.
So they know that if they look about, it's actually wood. So
Okay,
it's not,
so
it's
if
not
I were to make it
and-
out, I could potentially bring myself up the wall if my claws would stick in the wood.
right. So basically,
Okay. Yeah, I've got it. No, I've got it.
Yeah, let me grab my. I actually have pins.
I would actually like to know a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
feel
a
like we've been
stairway.
kind of
Yeah.
confused about our
Yes.
locations.
Yeah, I have a concept, but we need to not be at floor level.
Oh no.
So this is the pool, and the critters are in there. So you guys.
Roughly a 22.5 by 30 pool.
So now.
Seems a bit cruel for alligators
Bit
or
much.
crocodiles.
To be
Not enough
crammed.
space for
Not
them.
enough space. Very
So this is the platform that steps up over the pool.
Little 10 by 10
And
platform.
so the Spectre is here. This is the panel. And then up on this side, is a platform where the goons coming out and aiming their guns right here on you guys.
So if we backed up enough,
so
they
how-
wouldn't see us.
So if we coming up over here, does it incline into this platform, or is there just like a ladder down here?
I can't tell from where you're at.
Okay, never mind.
Can we see either the Spectre or the Jackal from our position?
As you were sliding down, you caught glimpses of them,
Okay.
but not from your current
So
position.
is the pool like higher than my face? Like, cause
Yes.
okay,
It's a 6-foot pool.
right. But I didn't know if it was in the ground.
It's not recessed.
It's
glass walls.
okay. Well, that's what I like. I didn't know if you meant like if I looked down into it, I could tell that the walls were glass from above, or if it was like a raised tank,
Got it.
Raised
like
tank.
an
Yeah.
above ground.
It's above
And I can
ground
shoot
raised
you
tank.
guys his idea, although it may be disorienting because it's upside down. I can shoot you his idea of what's around him too, by telepathy.
Yeah,
Sure,
so-
show it to me.
Yep. So you see it?
Is the platform attached by like trusses, or is it just like a straight out?
It's like a straight out, and if you just with the image that you get from the jackal, it almost looked like it's mechanical.
Azrael, can you send your lightning into the water?
And there is a door right there.
Yeah, I can do that.
How tall is the
6 foot.
6 foot?
Yes.
Really not a lot of space for sharks.
It's a really shallow pool. They're little sharks.
Little cookie cutter
It's very
sharks. Oh, that would be
inhumane
awful.
for these animals.
Piranha.
Yeah. Oh god, that would.
Piranhas would have been much more frightening.
Well, if you were bleeding, you know.
And these guys are also on little platforms, or just like doorway?
The side goons.
The little doorway with just kind of like you know how like really cheap hotels have that small little balcony rail and step out? It's like that.
How high up is that?
What's a story? So 10 feet.
10-ish feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am taking the time to take in as best I can where everyone's at and what they can see to try and put my own mental picture of what the room looks like.
Okay, so and this is all fast as thought,
Yeah.
so I have no problem with all these images coming in as you describe it before
Yeah.
we start.
Okay.
All right, I think I have a good base on what we're seeing and what.
And so, do I have line of sight of one of the goons in the little lookout?
Oh,
cubbies?
absolutely.
I'm gonna go for one.
Okay, well, hang on one sec.
Okay.
So, Professor?
She can go first.
Okay, so now, again, we're in a dramatic, so it's a dramatic scene, dramatic
What's-
resolution.
Okay.
So, you have A, B, and D, you have 5 tries.
Oh, that's what it is. So
Gotcha,
yes, you
yeah.
can do this. If we get the A and B, you can put the C on
When
there.
C
Yes.
comes
Okay.
up, we don't get to skip to C. It's just
That's
when we
What-
get
my
to
my
exactly
question
are we-
was whether or not we could skip to
Yeah,
see.
no.
Right.
When we get to C, you can make it happen.
So, if you fail, the jackal goes into the pool of sharks and alligator or
Got it.
crocodiles.
But I'm in a cage. That's probably fine.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is really weird.
You might not
And it
get
gets the cage in there and then opens it.
Yeah.
I originally had the image that I was hanging upside down by my feet.
Yeah.
No,
but-
because you were standing up, and then when you woke up, you felt yourself against.
Against the bar.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this has A, B, and D. So let's start with A.
Yeah. We
So-
could potentially also add C into there.
So now, again, this is Niall. So whatever I'm leaving it up to you. I did not put in specific things that you need to do, but at the end of the 5 turns, the jackal will be in the water.
Okay.
So
But
to
I-
let you guys know, I have backup plan that I can play from my hand. Play to have 2 different character tests for steps during a dramatic skill resolution. They can test for the same step or different ones. So if somebody fails, someone else can test it with this.
My idea is to sudden burial the pool so the pool just drains. So that's a thing.
Go first.
Out there.
Well,
But
no,
we need
let's,
to be above.
let's
we need
see
to
what
not
we
be
have
at
to do
floor
for
level.
A.
Yeah. That's what he's
That's
saying.
a-
That's we need to make our decisions. on
I
what
did
he
not
does.
lay it out.
Oh, okay.
So, however you think what you can do
Yeah.
is
So we have to come up with our own plan.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So my
Get to higher ground.
concern, if you open it, is they'll be everywhere.
Right. That's why. Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying shock them. I mean, if
yeah.
it's not
Start.
lightning,
Pool?
Yeah. Start.
yeah, I would say
Yeah.
you start by lighting up the pool. If that doesn't work, you
Get
could
to
sudden
higher ground.
burial it, but it would be better to do something that would be direct against them. I don't know if you can sudden burial out of the wall.
I could. I was thinking that too because it goes up 5 meters. So that's 15 feet. So I could at least hit it.
My thinking is if you sudden burial the tank, all we're going to do is create mud and they'll be out. The sharks may not do much to us, but
Right,
then the
you could
alligators
flood the
will.
Okay,
whole
enough thought
area
process
with-
Yeah,
has
But
gone by.
like we,
That's- yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Alright.
shoot one of the goons because
All right.
regardless of what we
Right.
do, like they're gonna
Yeah.
shoot
So
at
is
it.
that our A?
What's that?
Is that our A?
No,
So I-
this whole thought
Let's get it.
process was going on
Right,
you know,
right.
Maybe
quickly.
taking out the goons is
Now it's time to
Yeah.
act.
is
All right.
A.
So you
So
go. You
is
do one
this
on the
gonna be
left,
A?
and
This
I'll do
will
one
be
on the
A.
right.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's A.
She's gonna go left. I'm gonna go right.
So that is 16.
16 against a dodge of 10. So good success.
And a 22 against dodge or dexterity.
Beats it by 12. Outstanding success.
All right.
19 dodge, ignore 4 armor. Or sorry, 19 damage, ignore 4 armor.
So as you just kind of reach out, just your lightning just flares up. You shoot it out. This bolt just kind of just intertwines as these bolts of lightning just hit the goon right in the chest, and he flies back through the open door and tumbles, and you don't see him anymore.
21 damage.
21 damage. So all of a sudden, just the ground, the cement that there's the basement floor just erupts up, and so hits the goon, bounces him, and so he actually tumbles out. Ah!
Into the water.
And he goes somehow flies the extra feet into the water.
Yeah.
and then just almost immediately, and you're seeing this, just sharks and alligators converge and just rolling as they're fighting to tear the goon apart. And all of a sudden, the water just turns red and cloudy with the goon's blood. And you hear the specter, well done!
So that was A,
So that's A for their actions. What are you doing?
right? So for me, at this point, seeing what's there, I'm going to try and move my way out and up. I'm hoping that he focuses there and won't see me. So I'm going to try and go, basically by my claws, walk the walls.
So just
Yep.
like Wolverine style?
Yep.
Roll maneuver.
There it is. Okay, any way anyone can help me.
I have a card that says play this as a possibility, but you would need to trade me for something.
Okay, I am going to play a possibility. Jeez, these are terrible. So that will get me at a 12.
That 12? Yeah, so you can actually, just make your way down. You use the ground to kind of help, just keep your balance, but you walk your way down.
And thinking about this, if this is me doing B.
This is A.
Oh no, the idea is we want to utilize everything on those cards.
I
Are
understand.
do we all have
But
to
you're-
complete A before we can go
We
to
all
B?
have to do some action
So
on A.
let me.
Oh.
So this is not this dramatic resolution is a little bit different.
Okay.
Because I don't have everything laid out. So
Okay.
each and every one of you basically have 5 turns to do something to free the jackal.
All right, so this card won't be valuable in this battle.
So, but that because there's A and B here,
Right.
you can attempt 2 actions to do
Gotcha.
that.
Right.
All right. So yeah, so 12. I make my way.
So you make your way down
Okay, and around the corner.
and round the corner.
Okay. And so, Professor.
Is the jackal restrained, or is he just inside the cage,
He's inside the cage.
but not restrained?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't have his equipment. Don't have your guns.
No.
Conveniently, they are sitting.
The
Right by this door.
Well, the professor reaches in, takes out his Webley revolver, and he says, "Jackal, catch!" And he tosses his revolver to the jackal.
Nice.
So as you throw up, you see the jackal's hand go like this.
I thought you said he wasn't restrained.
Well, he's not restrained, but he's flat up in a cage.
It's a very
Okay.
small
So
cage.
let's see how good the throw is. There's
Right.
your A. Come on, Professor.
Dex check,
No, this is going to be
Rogue
missile weapons.
Oh, missile.
missile weapon.
That's awesome.
Dex check.
So deck check.
Okay, we're gonna play a card out of my hand as a possibility.
Okay.
17.
Needed an 18. Oh! This was a heroic roll.
Wait. Add 3 to your dexterity roll.
So 20.
20.
So 20, and so boom! It just this lob, just as this Webley just somersaults over, slow motion, and it lands, and you reach your hand out, and it hits your fingers, kind of bounces precariously as you go to close. You need to make a dex check to catch it.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Please don't fail me. Oh come on. Oh.
You hear a collective gasp as it tumbles slightly off your fingers, hits the
Somebody
bars of the
have
cage.
That's a 7, but I could play this drama card as a possibility.
Do it.
Do it!
Yeah, okay.
At least get us through the A. That's
Yes.
the most
10
fun.
plus 10 again, so 20.
Roll again.
24.
So as it starts to ready to it hits the bars and starts to actually fall out, you drop your hand, just reach under your finger, and with your middle finger hit it by the trigger guard and catches it, so it's dangling right there.
Oh jeez.
Clink, clink right now. But you have it.
I have it.
So is anybody attempting a B?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you definitely should.
I would
There's no
love
reason
to
not
test
to.
for B.
Yep.
I think your test for B is shoot either the lock off this cage or him.
That's why I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you think that shot will take him out in a restrained position? I think shooting the lock off the cage would be...
I don't know that I could get the lock in the cage. But
That's
is it possible?
too much planning.
Okay.
Oh, I think you can.
I think
Okay.
This is the
So-
Nile. You can do it. Ricochet is shot off the bar.
I like that. I'll ricochet
Like,
the shot off the wall.
Do this so it goes
Yeah.
in a circle.
So what are you doing?
All right. I would like to utilize the wall or the ground to ricochet a bullet off and hit the lock on the cage.
So you, like I said, you got it right here. You got the dangling of the trigger guard. So you kind of start twirling it until you catch the timing where you pull back. It pulls back on the trigger as you're aiming to try to ricochet the lock on the guard. I need you to roll.
Okay. 16.
You did an 18 as heroic.
There's a possibility being played.
Oh, possibility is being played for him.
Is grant possibility?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So that's.
I'm out now.
Me too, man.
We basically, this is what happens every time.
Yes, I have a couple.
That is 25.
25. So as you time it just perfect, and then and so as just you have your finger in the trigger guard, and when you time it just right, you pull back, use the bar as the resistance, and your finger actually pulls the trigger. The firearm, bang, as it hits the rob of the cage, ricochets up, hits the back bar right underneath your arm, but angles up and hits the lock from the outside, from the inside out.
So now, that's a B.
That was B.
If we move to the next card, no, hold on a second. If we move to the next card, we're on C as a group, right? Collectively or not?
No,
We all still
because
have to do B.
only you guys have to do B as well.
Okay.
So far, only
So every one of us is going to have to make 4 things in 5 rounds.
until he is free.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have 5 rounds for all of us
free
to
him.
do
yeah,
Correct.
stuff.
So,
Is there a catwalk from where the goons are to the platform he's on?
There's not.
All right, then I have to assume there's a way over there. So I am going to try and trail up the wall to, you know what? It's only 1 story up. It's not even 10 feet. I am going to drop and run and jump up into where that goon's space.
Roll maneuver.
And because I'm attempting my second action
It's
in
plus.
the round,
It's they got the 2
it's
modifier.
2 harder.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Correct.
So this is going to start as a 16 minus 1 from a wound, a 15.
15 succeeds. Now, do you have any injuries?
That's what I just did, the
Okay.
minus 1. So 15. So am I up and in?
So you reach up and just muscle yourself up right up into that balcony.
All right, so
you
I'm
look
there.
inside and you see just this destroyed corpse of the mob goon that was there. His gun is also there.
Yep, I understand.
Okay,
I've
so
done
that was
B.
your B. Does anyone else attempting a B?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to lightning.
Spectre.
Yeah. No. I don't make it. I rolled a 5.
So as you attempt to lightning the Spectre, you just
wanna-
don't have
do
the
you wanna
right
pause
angle
that?
from where
No,
you're at.
it won't be enough. Unless, like, I somehow
Oh, yeah,
rolled,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
way over a 10.
Yeah.
Sorry. repeat
You're just not
yourself.
at the right angle from where you're at to be able to get him.
I'm gonna cast sudden burial on this back wall right here, where the platform meets the wall.
Where it hinges in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me that's a 7 and not a 1.
It's a 7.
Okay. I was like, oh, no.
14.
So you cast the spell, and it just comes up and hits solid. You can see the Spectre just kind of stumble and catch his balance, but it didn't do the damage on it that you wanted it to.
Okay.
Dan, you want to try a B?
I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna start making my way around. I'm trying to get over to the platform.
I'm doing that as well, by the way.
As I
Sorry.
go, I'm addressing the Spectre, and I say, Aspartes, I presume. I should have realized that you are the Spectre. I'm trying to distract him away from noticing that the jackal might have
Taunt or trick?
trick. I'm going to try to trick him. I'm basically trying to get his attention to engage me.
So go ahead and roll. Let me grab his stats. So his willpower is 15.
16.
This is B, so plus 2, so it's going to be 17.
Yeah, so I missed by 1.
And so he looks over at you, and he and he says, "Graves, is that you? I thought you were smarter to ally yourself against me. You're gonna die with the rest of them."
Yes. That was
Yes.
great performance there.
Okay, so is everyone that?
Yep.
Okay, so you failed a B, so
Yeah,
that
I-
you will
I
not
also
do-
failed B.
So
Yeah,
both of
I
you
think-
failed. So all 3 of you failed Bs. You made yours. Max made his. Oh, actually, my villain gets to go though.
Oh,
I was
damn
gonna
it.
say, at some point does he get to go?
Yeah, so he sees the gun, and so he sees you, and he says, "You'll not escape that easily." And he brings his cane up, and it just kind of starts glowing, and all of a sudden you see this ray come out of it, shoo, and it just goes right at you.
A ray cane.
A ray cane.
Yep.
It's the cane ray.
The old cane.
So, what is your dodge?
My dodge is 14.
However, you are restrained.
I am restrained,
so it's
so-
going to be.
Although the lock has been hit.
Yeah,
May not be
I
off
haven't
the
opened
cage
it
yet.
though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so with the penalties on your restraints, that is going to be so 18 versus a 10 dodge. So that's going to beat you by 8.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, what is your toughness?
It's right now it's 8.
Right now it's 8. So that's going to be 1 bonus die of damage. So that is going to be 12, 16 against your 8, which beats you by
8.
8. That is going to be 1 wound and 2 shock.
Force field. Zhong.
It is not physical damage, and so it's psychic damage. It's a mind ray.
No.
And
Alrighty.
and so you take the full brunt of the mind ray, and so it just and then you see this searing white pain, and just think of like the worst migraine that you had that just hits you instantaneously. And with that, you are now considered vulnerable because you're suffering from the effects of the headache.
So it would be another version of Stymie, basically.
So you have -2 to hit or on
Yeah.
stuff. He now has +2 to hit
Oh,
you.
I see.
Okay, so I still roll with. Right now, I roll with a -4.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but the wound counts, so that adds so the wound modifier.
I already added that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys see, hear that, and then see this kind of this bluish tan ray come out of his cane and hit the jackal smack dab in the center. And so you kind of hear him just like kind of does this little wooziness up against it, shake his head, and then get back into it. So we are up on the new one.
Need a B.
So there is a B, maneuver, taunt, and heroes go first. Everyone needs to make a surge though. You guys are good to go. All right, heroes are up.
Start with all the people that need B.
I need B. I'm gonna lightning. Try to lightning as Spartas.
Okay. So you're gonna have to from this angle. You from here you weren't able to get it, so you're gonna have to move here or here. But you would have known that last round.
Yeah. So I positioned myself in a more favorable.
Yeah, to be able to get a shot off at him.
I rolled a 5 last time. Nope.
And so your lightning kind of goes by, just goes right over the Spectre's head, and he kind of turns and looks at you. His cane's holding out, and he's all, "Yeah, next, pretty."
Who else needs B?
Me. I'm gonna run up. I've gone over to here. I'm gonna come up to here and again hit that corner there.
So directly in line now.
Yeah.
Is there a way up onto the platform from here?
Where are you positioned at?
I moved around.
Yes, there's actually a door underneath the platform.
16.
16. The spell goes off. What is your DN that you need?
It's against a dodger dexterity.
Okay, so it's going, but it goes off, but it's going to, but the strength, the structure of it is that's what you're trying to damage, right?
Yep.
So obviously you're not going to be able to dodge, so that's going to be 2 bonus dice. So go and roll the strength is what you're trying to disrupt.
2 bonus dice?
Yeah,
to your
because you
regular
can't
roll.
dodge.
Yeah. 10 plus
16.
16.
16, and so boom, as you come and hit it again, you see some of the, like some mortar from underneath the wood paneling on it kind of, break and crumble down, but it's still intact. It's still intact.
Yeah, does that
Does that
make
count
a
as a-
success for
Yeah.
B, though?
Oh,
Because
I
she
see what you're saying.
succeeded.
No, it's a strength of 20 to be able to damage it.
And are there favored options on these things?
Maneuver and taunt.
Okay, so no, that was last time. And Dan, do you need a B?
I do need a B. I'm not really sure what to do here. I need to get to the platform. So maybe I'll run through this door. I'm looking for a way to get up to the platform.
So as you open up the door, you see just off to the side a quick little stairwell.
Maneuver,
I'm going to run up the stairwell.
which is favored, which means if he succeeds, he gets a...
Draw a destiny card.
We'll see.
And you get your B.
An 11.
11, 10. Is easy
All right,
enough.
I run up the stairwell.
So run up the stairwell, and you're now on, as the stair kind of enters into a platform and opens up this, presumably this door, but it is closed. You go
Okay.
through.
Let's wait till the next.
Okay.
I'll go
So
through with
before
my
you
next
do
action.
anything, so Greg, here's where we're at. Both the Jackal and I have A and B.
Correct.
We don't have a need to roll on here.
No, you do not.
Do you want us just to have it roll forward, just like storyline wise? I mean, I can take a shot at the Spectre if I have some insane roll, like a 60 or 70 end up.
You still have the card that allows.
Yeah,
that
but I
shape.
don't want to do that till we're all on B.
Gotcha.
So-
Because I've
You-
failed
you're
B
still
twice.
You
on-
can
that's right,
still do an action,
Yeah.
even though that action may not go to freeing the jackal. But you can still do an action.
All right, but I guess what I'm asking is, as the game master and for the story, if my action turns out insane, not that I expect it to, but it turns out insane, I do 68 points of damage to the Jackal.
Right.
You're going to allow it to come short of it? I mean, that's okay?
If you end up killing the jackal,
Okay.
you kill the jackal.
All right, so I will take a shot
the
with the
jackal.
goon's gun.
We don't want you to kill the jackal, though.
Well, that's what he said. If it does 68 points of damage to the jackal.
You don't want me to?
The
Okay.
jackal
all
is
right.
our friend.
I'm sorry.
You mean the Spectre?
The Spectre.
It's hard with all these superheroes.
I know. There's
You know.
all these monikers.
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to be to hit with the goon's gun.
So add it to your fire combat.
Okay. So that is going to start as a 12, but I have -1 for my damage, so that will be an 11 to hit.
So 11 to hit. As you, it just kind of peppers up around him and hits the panel. You see a couple sparks just fly off from the panel, but he does not get hit.
Okay. That's all of us,
Not yet.
except
Is there a way I can open this door?
You can attempt to
I
make
will
a
open.
roll.
I will attempt to open it.
Let's.
is that a maneuver?
Let me double check. It's not really a maneuver because you're stuck. You're trying to figure it out. You can either do computers or mind, whatever one. So actually, computers is mind.
Yeah. I don't have any ads in it, so it's the same. So
So mind.
It's a good thing this one doesn't matter, really.
But you're trying to figure out the unlatching mechanism.
Yeah, while not looking at it.
While not looking at it.
Feeling around at it. Okay.
Correct. And don't forget your minuses.
Yeah, okay, so that'd be 9 minus 1, so that's 7.
7, not quite. Just knowing, your hands are moving and trying to move things
Am
and
I
rattle.
telepathically connected still to
Yes.
Yeah,
Max?
sure.
Max, how do I open this?
I will try and see from here. I can at least describe it to you, which I can't do this round.
Yeah,
Right.
it'll be next round. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I will do it to you next round. Just wait.
Just
One
wait.
moment.
But I don't want to wait.
So cards in.
'Cause he went.
And then
We should have a card
are
in
you
from
doing
last
anything?
time.
Oh, actually, you tried to do that.
We should have 2 cards in because we forgot to do one last time.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird hybrid combat.
Yeah, I get
dramatic
it. I get it.
resolution.
I'm starting to understand it now.
So just one, right?
No, you should have
So
two.
you should
You
have
have
cards
to put
in.
one in.
All
Yeah,
right, I'm
because
putting
you
in
had
glory.
A card and B card.
All right, I'm putting in glory and opponent fails.
Nice.
Okay, so the Spectre goes for his turn.
What's the letters?
A, B, and D.
Okay, so we still need
So
to
the
get
B people still need to do this. If you make it here, we could play
So no, this,
the
no,
no,
I'm
this
sorry,
is-
this isn't the new one. The Spectre hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I thought he went first.
No, he only fired his ray once.
Gotcha.
Messed me up.
So we do not get to put that other card in yet.
Right. So I'm a man of my word, pretty. And so he aims his cane at you, and the tip of the cane lights up as shoom, this ray just goes firing right at you. What is your dodge?
Hold on a second. Is this an energy weapon?
Yes, it is.
Because you let me wear my reflect armor under my shit, which allows dodge of energy weapons. So
Beautiful.
I have to find.
Okay.
I have never had to use this because we've been everywhere way more primitive.
You're finally in an area that
I'm
you
like,
can use.
oh my god! I can finally use it. Can I borrow?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so your dodge,
What the fuck? Okay.
your dodge plus the reflect armor,
12.
12.
No, wait. My dodge is. Yeah, my dodge 10, my armor's 2. 12.
16, beat you by 4, standard success.
Fuck.
We have been doing poorly. He hasn't missed with any of his guys yet. Not that they've done damage, but
So what is your toughness?
bad day for us.
8.
8 versus a strength of 12, so 4. You've 2 shock, but this is not a physical shock. It's all in your mind, and so as you just kind of get hit and just kind of start getting this pounding in your head, like you're beginning to form a headache, but it's not there yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the Spectre's turn.
Now we can put a card in.
Now everyone can put their card in, and we move to the next round. So A and B is passed. We have 3 more ones, and we
Right.
need C.
Except, has everyone succeeded at B?
No.
No, I have not.
That was the problem I thought I heard.
And she has not either.
B is available.
Okay.
Jesus, you guys are sucking on your surge. Heroes need to make a surge. Good, good. But heroes again get to go first.
We're going to cast Fear on the Spectre.
And this is against his willpower.
Willpower or Spirit.
15.
19.
19 beats him by 4.
So standard.
Yep.
So he is stymied.
Okay.
And it's a success.
And it is a success.
So B is done. Other
Okay.
B is
I want to try to shock the mechanical box thing.
Okay.
And not the guy.
Okay. So you're aiming for the mechanical box.
The control panel
control
or whatever
panel,
you were
yes.
saying it was called.
Yes. Now, before you do that, it goes through your mind that it may stop it, it may reverse the flow, it may increase it.
I expect something cool to happen, so I'm going to say
Regardless, what happens, it will be cool.
I'm willing to take the chance.
no. And I rolled a 3.
Ooh, that is a disconnect.
Have you realm runnered already?
Yep.
Yes, she has.
So I have to roll a. Nope, I don't disconnect. Here you go.
You have to trade with me.
Do you want a glory card or a play to give any number of your possibilities to another Storm Knight?
That one, because that one's useless.
And we still need one more B. Well, in the interim,
Actually, this is combat, so it needs to be played from the pool, not from the hand.
Oh.
Never mind. Disregard then.
So I have to roll reality?
Next round.
okay, so what I will do is I will endeavor to describe in his mind what I see in addition to what he can see through my mind of the panel that he's trying to get a hold of.
So, what I would like you to do, Barry, so roll Scholar, and you can add that to his computers.
It's going to be a 0 from the die roll.
Okay.
The roll is a 7.
So, roll
Yeah.
computers again if you're trying to open up the lock.
I am attempting to open up this lock. 8.
8. Between the two, I mean, so Max's language from his tech is just very different from what you're understanding.
So it looks like an E-clip, and if you take it up the back side there, you'll see two of the wires. One looks branded, one looks set.
Yeah.
Okay.
So open it!
You still have a B, Professor.
No, I've completed my B.
All right,
I'm
so
the
you
only
still have an
per-
action.
I have an action.
But you do have an action.
I will open the door.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if this will help, but if the alertness card will help. It says you notice an otherwise unseen item, clue, or event.
Oh, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
So you look down and you see all the Jackal's equipment conveniently in a bag by the door.
That. Yeah, well, that's not going to help when he's in the cage, but okay.
Toe out. Bad guys never put the good guys' equipment far away.
Oh no, it's always nearby.
I'll walk out onto the platform. The Spectre has his back to me.
Yeah, but you're not stealthing out.
Right.
So he
I'm going to try to trick him. I'm going to try to get his attention again. I'm going to try to trick him and draw his attention away. So
Remember, you're now, what is it, Dr. Anubis? Professor Anubis?
I was going to use that. Yeah, I was saying, you called me Professor Graves. That was your mistake. I'm no longer Professor Graves. I am Professor Anubis.
The bar of light goes across.
Steps back.
And so you see him physically react to it and make your roll.
All right. A 1.
I swear to God.
Graves, you're a fool!
His turn.
Oh.
God.
So his turn, and he's like, just for that. Oh,
A
goodness.
9 dodge for me.
Although he is stymied, so that is going to be... He actually still beats you by 3.
10 tough.
12 strength, actually. So 2 shock.
Okay.
And so when it hits you, it stumbles back, but you can tell that it's not physical, it's mental pain.
For real.
All right, everyone ready? Everyone take their action?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, put your cards in. So now would be a time to put in reconnect. All right. Heroes first. Okay, but
Please be
no
flurry.
C.
No B?
No, there's a B. But
We don't care about
We
C.
don't care about C.
We care
I
about
can,
B.
I can
Okay.
play. I
And
can make a
she's-
step C happen.
And she still needs to do B.
B is there.
And
Okay.
what's the trick is the...
Trick is the preferred action. Heroes first. So you need to make a reconnect roll. Or
Or spend the card.
Oh, yeah. Or
Spend the card.
Yep.
she's back.
So you are now
Okay.
reconnected. So,
Is that my action?
no.
what's that?
Is that my action?
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Playing a
but
card?
you can be spending the action to reconnect.
You can
But-
spend. You can. For
Does that mean I
minus
pass
2.
B?
No, because that wasn't to help him. But you can do something now
At
but the
minus
-2.
But it's gonna be -4 because I have 2 wounds.
Do it anyway.
Do it
Yeah.
anyway.
Do it anyway.
We need to
What are
get...
you doing?
Shot.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Lightning the control panel again.
Okay. It can't move. It doesn't have a dex.
Yeah. It's
There
a
we go.
19.
It doesn't just drop me in.
18.
18 is gonna as it starts totally just sparking and just sparks are just kind of going out and flying. So what we're going to do is there's 3 potential options. So first option is lowers you down quicker. Second option is it stops. Third option it starts going back up. Aaron, I think it's only appropriate that you get to roll your own fate.
Good, because I don't want to do
You
that.
do not want a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
It's a 1.
It is a 1! And so all of a sudden, it just as you start going down. So that takes away C. So now you need so people need to roll a C and D, and all of a sudden, for you personally, let me back up. This is going to count as a critical problem, which means that it shoots everything back to A.
So we're starting over...
So you have to start over at A.
Does that mean we start over with the number of cards we
No.
need? Okay, so we have 1 card to get everything done.
So this was you have 2 cards.
Okay.
So you have this one for those who haven't went yet.
Is A on that one?
A and B are both on this. And you have 2 more cards, so it's 5 rounds. So
Okay.
this is the third
What
one.
Okay.
What are the favored?
Trick.
Just trick.
Yeah.
So who hasn't gone yet this turn?
Me.
So Max, Iara, and Professor, have you gone yet?
No.
No, and
She's
Jackal, you haven't gone yet.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. Azrael's the only one that.
Just Azrael.
So we need to redo B now.
You need
We need A and
A and B.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way we're going to be able to do cards. All of this.
Yeah.
So tell me how the cage that he's on is ratcheted up. Is it just a pulley from the roof down?
That's what it looks like, with some sort of like wires from the pulley center that you can assume are connected to the control panel
Is there a gear at all that I can see?
on the panel.
And it's trick, not maneuver on that card?
Correct.
Just in case everybody get to higher ground.
Jackal, I'm going to say it in my brain. Jackal starts swinging the cage.
You got it.
Professor, Professor, can you leap out onto the...
Excuse me?
Let me finish my thought! Can you leap at us sideways onto the rungs of the chain of the cage? If you can get him swinging, I can shoot it. The 2 of you guys will basically shoot over the edge of the alligator and shark pit.
Crocodile.
Crocodiles. It is Egypt. I look on Dan's face.
It is priceless.
I think the physics of that would be nearly impossible.
As you hear it in his, his oratory speech voice that he takes on.
However, I'll give it a shot.
All right, good show. So
You still
need
have
to
an
go
action.
I know. Well, he's got to go first. He's got to go second. Then I take my action.
Roll maneuver.
Okay,
To try to get this thing
good
swinging.
at that. I'm good at
He's
that.
going to aid that swing, is my hope. So he starts at swinging. He's going to aid the swing, and then I'm going to hopefully shoot the.
It's just you and me on ground level now, still, right? Okay.
Maneuver is 13.
13, you get it going. I
Okay.
mean, it's not as fast as it can, but it's...
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, he's got to go on, Professor. Time to leap. I know you can do this.
Here we go! Professor takes a couple awkward running steps towards the edge.
The most athletic person we have.
You actually, guys, you see...
Tally ho!
You see the Amaranthian Spectre see what's happening? He actually steps aside, so... Be my guest! As he laughs.
It goes this way.
Roll maneuver.
It's not going to be good enough.
So I have over here bonuses to a total test or bonuses to dexterity. I have a +3 to dexterity.
Either one of these will give me +3, so...
Is there one that's specific to dexterity? So
Yeah,
that
let's
one's
use the one that's
general
specific
one,
to
or-
dexterity.
There we go.
And that gives me an 11.
10's what you needed.
All right.
Yes! All right, so I'm going to fish for it. I am looking for that possibility for coming up with this idea.
Succeed first.
I needed it before. Okay, so I am going to shoot the links. I'm going to match the time as the swing goes. I want to shoot the links as it comes to either side at the apex of the swing.
It's going to be a very hard shot, so it's a 16 DN.
That's why I wanted it.
I have one specifically for supporter. Yeah.
Roll again.
Yes.
Oh, he got it.
So it starts as a 25, which presently for shooting would end up being an 18. However, I'm -1, so I'm at a 17, and I need a...
16.
I need a 16! All right, so I take the shot, shoot the chain link, and which side did they go off?
Well, roll damage.
All right.
Oh, man.
So I beat it only by 1, so it's standard damage.
Okay, standard damage.
Right?
Then this says play to add a bonus die to the damage of your
I
successful
can do that.
attack.
I will do the coup de grace.
Would a supporter plus
Would
3?
Plus
No,
wouldn't
no,
increase
because
it
we need
now.
to get a total +5, and I'm only +1.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's going to be 13 plus 1. 14. God.
How much did you need?
I don't know. I don't have any clue.
So, you shoot the chain, but you don't shoot the chain off. And
Okay.
so it doesn't clear.
So it just-
but it damages it, so it kind of flays out, and as it's going, it actually...
So
And
that's
it
my
stops.
A. That's my A. That's his A.
Yes.
That's his A.
Now you
All
guys
right.
can also do a B, but
At -2.
At the -2.
All right. So here's my thought. I see it swinging, right? The platform here is 10 feet off the ground. How far is the... Oh, it's lower, right?
It's lower.
The chain. All right. So my thinking is I'm going to leap down from where I'm at, run, and then leap off the edge of the pool to jump and swing on the chain, adding my weight and my strength to pull the chain off.
And you want to time it to where it's towards the platform.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so this is an heroic roll.
What the hell is that?
So, because it's...
I know what it is. What's the number?
18.
All right.
have-
All right. Hold on.
It's just for you.
So,
when you
gotcha.
get
Just
it.
2, remember?
All right. So
not bad.
starts as a 15. I will take that possibility.
So that's
So
a
it's
10.
number 10.
25. Is there a second possibility out there? Because in the Nile we can spend 2.
I don't have any.
This just is add +3 to your test.
Yeah, there's +3.
So 25 is going to make it.
This is a pickup and a have we used one that was a possibility recently?
No.
No.
'Cause we can, okay.
Not recently.
Okay. So
Well, let's see what the number is.
where I'm at right now is a 17.
You need 1.
Supporter.
There you go.
You're like, no, left.
So
20.
So what you guys see is you see Max back out from here.
It's an 18 because it was B, the second action I took.
You had to
Right.
make
Right.
-2.
Right, but it's an 18.
But you're still good.
Not a 20.
Okay, so but you needed the 18.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Okay.
what you guys see is you see Max jump up off this rail, push off, just kind of do one of these, and he kind of, as he's coming down towards the pool, he times it where both of his feet land on the edge of the pool, and he jumps out, and so he grabs onto the bottom of the cage as the cage is swinging, and so as it's swinging over here, he just yanks down and pulls. And I need all of you guys, so you, Max, I need you to roll a strength. You guys can help. You can either roll or add.
I'm gonna add.
I'll add 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, never mind.
So it is damaged, and they're adding 1.
Now, it's a strength roll. Am I still subtracting?
Oh yeah, still subtracting.
Okay. So they're adding 2. That's
they
going to
are.
be 4 to 8. That's going to be 12 current total.
That's what you needed. It was
Okay.
So as you guys see, so beating the dramatic resolution, you're still locked in the cage, but you're no longer hanging over the pit of crocs and owls and sharks. As it just breaks down and lands. I need you to roll dodge.
That would be a 6.
So as the cage is coming down, you realize you're on the underside of it. Boom! As the cage lands on you, and so both of you guys, Max, what is your strength?
My strength is an 8. My
Strength?
actual strength.
Okay, so it's going to be strength 10. What is your toughness?
8.
8. 2 shock.
Okay.
Toughness.
With my armor,
Yes.
10.
10. So your armor absorbs it, but yeah.
Am I trapped under the cage now?
No, that was just to get if you got smushed.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We've managed to...
I have not acted yet.
All right. So who's next?
But we've resolved the dramatic...
For him to not be lowered
Yeah.
into the
Yeah,
sharks.
cool. So now we're just in a fight with the Spectre, essentially.
He has a wily plan. So if it goes into effect, it may continue.
Okay.
So the jackal is still locked in
He
the
is
cage.
still locked
Yeah,
in the
the
cage.
latch.
The-
The latch has not been opened.
What kind of lock is it? Is this a mechanical lock? Is it...
Can't tell. You have to study it.
Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going for the lock. I'm trying to get the jackal out of the cage.
So okay, can't do that yet because you need a C.
Oh, that's C.
Okay.
Gotcha. So, okay.
Which we have.
So you guys have completed A and B.
A and B.
We're
Yes.
back to A.
Yes, you two are, and you haven't
Yeah.
gone yet.
Yes.
I thought I did go because I got the electrical box that made.
Oh, that's right. You,
yeah.
you started the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right. Okay.
It's my fault. Although my intent was to help him, the impact was not.
But I tell you, you did actually help me because now I'm no longer hanging above a
Okay,
pool
but
of
I
sharks.
completed A.
Yes. So B is there, so you can attempt to do a B, and Iara, you can do an A.
I'm going to cast Fear on him again. Try to
Okay.
get him fear. 17 against his willpower or spirit.
15.
So he's stymied again.
Does it add on to, because it's stacked?
I don't think it's
double
stacked.
stymied.
No,
Yeah.
I think you
Double
take the
stymied?
highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's still just stymied. You have to roll the good success,
The good success to get it?
very
Okay.
stymied.
Okay,
Would
so
it
then I
be-
don't pass that.
Would it be worth using the step C card to get the jackal out of the cage?
Possibly.
What was I at? 17? What
I think it
if
might.
I had a 20? Would that be get to a good success?
An outstanding.
Beat him by 5. Yes, it would.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to use supporter.
So who's used cards this round? I
I
know
have-
the two of you have.
Yes.
I have
You
not.
have? Okay.
No, I have not.
You have not. Okay.
So he is now very stymied.
Okay.
And that was a success. So I'm past A.
So everybody has passed A.
Yes.
For the two of you that have passed A but still have B, at a -2, you can try a second action this round to get B done. If you can both succeed, we could throw the C on this round.
The only thing I can think is to try to trick him, but I'm trying to just because I don't really have
And
anything
you also
else.
have 2 more cards, 2
Yeah.
more rounds to try to get him out of the cage. So is
So we
everyone
do
taking,
have time.
is everyone taking their turn?
I can't afford a -2 to a thing,
All
so
right.
I'm already
so
-2
we'll move
because of
on.
wounds.
So there's 3 ABs and 1 A. Next
Okay.
card. Or his
The
action.
Spectre gets to go. So the Spectre goes up to the cage and he takes this cane and he swings it to try to get it to roll into the pool.
He is, however, very stymied.
He is very
And he's
stymied.
due for a frickin' failure.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he now? I can't play it, but
So he actually does run up, hit, and you guys see that the cage is rolling towards the end of it.
He fails.
Play the card. Opponent
He's already played it, right? You've
No,
already
I'm
played-
playing
Oh,
it.
you're
yeah,
playing
this
it.
is from
Okay.
the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played the card yet. I'm playing it.
And so so all of a sudden you play and just kind of push the possibility and it rolls and then you kind of like and go this way and poof.
I'm going to play Master Plan to pull
Take that
the
back.
failure back into our pool.
Yes. Treaties.
That I have played my card for this round as well now.
Okay, so that was everybody's go, right? So
Yes.
you have 2 more go to get him out of the cage.
Okay.
So you need C and D, and we are at complication. But heroes are first, but heroes are was that stymied?
Stymied, yes.
So heroes are stymied.
And does that mean there's no letter on it?
No letter
there's
on
no
it.
letter.
Okay.
So what you guys?
So we all need C.
Yes.
So we can play the step C card and have C on there. We're stymied. We're at -2 for the action. We can't put D on anyway. I think it's worth trying. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Yep.
Play step C. Who's playing it?
Me.
She's the only one.
Yeah,
that
I'm the
can
only
right
one that
now.
hasn't played a card.
Okay, so play it.
Oh,
Well, no, it's a new
this is
round.
It's a new round.
This is a new
Josh,
round.
did you guys put your Destiny cards into the pool? Sorry.
I don't really have one that applies.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
would be
same.
That's
hilarious.
where most
but-
of us are
Romance?
Coup de
I
grace.
mean,
I've played that
that would
one
be
before.
interesting
That would be
because I
hilarious.
had a fling with his assistant.
That would be funny.
She comes in. Oh, God.
Coup de grace is what
And
I have
then
in
I
there.
could use that. Unexpected.
All right, so the idea is whoever's going to play it is not going to be able to play a card for themselves. So think about what you.
Well, it also, this allows the character who plays this to attempt C, not everybody.
not everybody.
Just the
okay.
character.
So who would like to attempt to stop the cage from rolling in?
That already happened because he failed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So add a character. I'll help. It was he was required to make a computer's roll, which is mind based.
Right.
I'm not good at that.
Mind based. My mind is 11.
I've got.
So
I've
am
got-
I in the area?
You're down below.
You're down below,
I'll move up.
I could potentially do it. I might be able to talk it in.
and you're
Maybe
actually there.
I am there. I'm on the. So
Do
I
it.
could use this.
Do it.
Play I won't be
Do
able
it.
to play another card, and I don't have any possibilities. So.
All right. Well, none of us do at this point.
All right.
And your mind is
So-
definitely going to be better than mine,
You are stymied, so remember to add that into it.
Yes.
which is a -2.
So I'll move forward. Take a look at the lock. Could I talk you into using science instead of base intelligence to open this lock?
Yes.
Was it created?
So
with-
are you going to the cage or the control panel?
Does this look like an electronic lock that could be opened via the control panel that has been fried by a lightning bolt?
Well, it's it's still kind of shooting sparks and little circuitries are glowing. So, But
I look at the control panel. Is there something obvious that looks like it might be, other than a lever, that might control the cage?
Yeah, there's an open and a close button.
All right. Well, then I move forward. I will take a quick look at the control panel. Okay, I'm going to take these 2 exposed wires, put them together, hit that open button, and that's going to open a cage.
So he is a weird scientist. You are a weird scientist. I will allow the weird science, but it's going to be at the dramatic roll.
An 18?
No. No. So, because you said you make the roll when you hit the button.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So you're doing everything as you hear the Spectre going, "No!" And you can feel him bringing his cane up to bear.
Okay.
You complete whatever circuits that you think you need to do, and you go to hit the open button. Make the roll, including your stymie, though.
All right. No
You
whammies.
want to know what it is?
No whammies. No, I don't want to know what it is.
Okay.
Here we go. 23.
Oh yes! So everyone just kind of like everyone's breath is held, and so you get shocked a little bit, and then hit open, and then Jackal, your cage. And the door kind of pops open.
Thank you, Professor Anubis.
It's your action.
It is my action.
Yes, it is.
He's busy with him, isn't he? Amaranthian Spectre.
Well, he's on the platform with you.
Yeah, but
He's paying attention.
Could I use this as an opportunity to maybe push him?
You can always try.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for that?
It will be grappling.
Okay, and what is that?
Grappling's going to be unarmed.
Oh, good. I'm good at that. Okay. 20?
Nice.
So you roll again.
3. So anticlimactic. So 8 minus 4 is...
Remember to subtract 2 because it's stymied.
I got 4 because I got all the wounds.
You got the wounds and your stymied. So
So that's why it's minus 4.
That's why it's minus 4.
17.
let's see, because you were stymied because you didn't have food. So then you're stymied this round. So that's going to be -4. Then
He's
you're
got
also
Wait, is it
wounds.
stymied? You just take the highest one? They don't stack, right?
Correct. Sorry.
Okay.
So
So
he's-
minus 2 from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the wounds.
Yeah, which is minus
Minus
4.
4.
Altogether.
Okay.
So you have
17.
8.
8 minus 4.
The minus 4 is after everything.
Oh.
Actually, first you need to make a maneuver roll to get out of the cage.
Oh, okay. You got it.
So you could use that roll for the maneuver roll if you want.
I kind of want that as the grapple. I'm gonna roll something else, and if it dissipates, it dissipates.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
You said maneuver, right?
Yes.
So 8.
Is that a 10?
It's a 10.
Roll
oh,
again.
Jesus! What am I thinking? It's 10, 20. So that's another one. So we're at 30 right now.
This is what I was
39.
expecting.
That's 11 plus 13. It's 24 minus 4, so 20.
20. You
Jump out gracefully.
so
Yeah.
so the cage just flies open and you actually kip out of it. And then you make the grappling roll. But because it's a second action, it's going to be additional +2, so it's a 15.
It's 15. Okay, so I had a 20.
So
You rolled a 23.
I rolled a 23, so that's plus 8 to.
Gave you a 17.
So that was, well, hold on. It's 13 plus 8, so then it'd be 21 minus 4. And that would be 17.
17. What? But
Plus
you need,
3.
Plus
plus-
3 for my action, for an action
so
card.
15, so it's 18.
18.
Yep. Let me just look at the
Yep.
grappling rules real
worries.
fast.
How do you like sharks?
Right?
You son of a bitch.
So you run up and strike and actually push him back, but he's wily enough and has had his cane interposed between you and actually stops you from restraining him.
Oh, Jesus. Wait. Could I play this and then he fails in that endeavor or no?
Is it a
It's
test?
He didn't make a test.
It wasn't a test. It was
just-
basically
I think
you didn't
you-
roll
it's a-
high
you
enough.
I didn't roll high.
Quite
enough.
roll
Oh,
high
okay,
enough.
I got you.
Yeah.
No worries.
Or his-
Yep. All right. That's it for me.
Who's up next?
So I'm
I've already
up there.
gone.
So here's what is running through my head, and actually I'm in your head. So I say, Jackal, I know this is your fight, the 101. Do you want me to interpose? Because I understand these things.
So out of character, there is a world law. I forget what it is, but heroes always fight in teams, and that's why that's the mystery men.
Yes.
So that's actually a world thing. That's not a Tharkholder thing. It's
Yeah.
a Nile thing, though.
Um,
And as you say that, roll reality.
14? Or do you mean what's my actual
Yeah,
number?
yeah.
My actual number is an 11.
you feel, even when you say that, it feels wrong. It feels right for you,
To
but
help.
it feels wrong
Yep.
in this world.
What do you respond?
We're a team. So
Very
you
good.
know what you need to do.
And I will knock him into the pool.
Okay.
Because he's not grappled, right?
He is
Because
not
was
grappled.
interposed.
Yep.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
Grappling.
Unarmed.
So unarmed combat.
Okay. It's not necessarily a good one of mine. And I do not succeed. That is going to be a 4.
So as you go and just lower your head to try to get a good grapple on it, he sees that, sticks out his cane and just kind of stops your forward momentum.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to lightning him. Am I gonna have a penalty for firing into melee?
No, because it's magic.
Okay. I'm gonna lightning him.
All right.
13.
13. His dodge is 13.
So I
You
make
got him.
So
Right.
it hits him.
16. Ignore 4 armor.
So as a lightning comes, you see him just the cane just lights up and he swings at your lightning bolt.
What?
Well, it is an energy weapon.
That was unexpected.
So he swings
Right.
at the lightning bolt, and it wasn't a standard success because he is stymied. But as he swings, it like just energy, your spell, the energy of his cane just causes this blinding, flashing light, and your lightning deflects off towards the roof.
Fuck.
Dislike.
Iara.
I'm going to make my way up to the platform
Okay.
and try to stick him with a dagger. I don't know what to do right now.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
So it's going to be melee combat.
Combat. 11.
11. So not enough. So as you kind of come in behind him, he kind of does this quick little flare and just circle around your arm and position himself out. And so he looks at all of you, and you see his cane just flare up, and he just hits it a bits of ground, and just big flash. And let's see what happens here. Ooh, okay. So I rolled a 36. Which is plus 11 minus 4 because he's stymied, so that is going to be 7. I need everyone to make either a willpower or reality versus a 21.
Opponent fails.
And so as just like images of the Amaranthian Spectre's terror and insidiousness just start seeping into your guys' brain, and then all of a sudden, everything just kind of coalesces back, and the Spectre's kind of looking at his cane in this confused manner as whatever he had planned didn't work. Put your cards in.
I don't have any.
I don't have
Me
it.
either.
We're all out of them.
So, who made a successful action that round?
No, I didn't. Yes,
Open
I
the
did, but he
cage.
blocked
You-
me.
Everyone who made it, so anyone who made
Oh.
a successful action gets to draw a destiny card.
Did I?
You
I
made a
grappled,
maneuver.
but I didn't do
You,
enough.
you made a
No,
maneuver
you
also.
Yeah,
you
you
made
maneuvered.
you were successful.
He also, I also successfully shot, but you baseball batted and my
That's
lightning
correct,
away.
yeah.
Okay. May I have?
You succeeded in
Can
your
you pass
hit.
me one?
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
Play this card as a possibility.
Nice.
So, put your cards in the
Oh,
pool.
master plan.
Nice.
We'll get that opponent fails back.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm real interested to see how you guys handle the Spectre.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're just in regular combat because the Jackal has been freed from
Yes.
his confinements.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
I'm sorry I made you go down faster.
Damn, another
Another
hero
surge.
surge.
It's acceptable.
Good.
Good.
I am.
They're good.
What's
But
that?
heroes are first.
What's the action?
Technically succeeded something.
Intimidate and taunt.
I look in my head. Lead us. Come on, Jackal.
Push him in the water.
Very good. Can we? And I put out to everyone as a group. We rush forward and we knock him into the water.
Grab his cane.
Well, if we can.
That's a good
Yes.
idea, Iara. Everybody grab his cane and push him off.
Yes. And I'm going to hold on to his cane. I'm going to keep his cane.
Yeah,
You wanna grapple the
that's
cane?
we're all grappling.
Yes.
So what we want to do is all of us grab the cane and shove him off the edge.
Yes.
Okay.
But keep the cane.
So it's going to be individual grappling attacks.
I'm downstairs still.
All right, 4 of us are going to do it.
I never came
Why
upstairs.
don't you? And in my head, shock him first.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So as you shock them first, Azrael just sends her lightning up, but it just goes
Unless,
right over
do
the
you guys
Spectre.
want me to use the possibility? No.
No,
Save
sorry,
it.
but no.
Not yet.
I could try a Hail Mary. There is something I haven't tried.
I'm listening, Professor.
Now's the time.
He doesn't like it when we think too much.
Do you have any
Spectre.
secret things?
I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Oh,
What is that?
Mind control.
this is interesting. What?
Yes. This is my favorite character.
Right? Hands down. Hands down.
That is okay. Not bad.
I like his not bad. It's a 22.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough though.
There's
Use
a possibility. It's a minimum of 10, whatever your next roll is.
Absolutely.
So it'll be a 10. So that's a 29. 25 total.
Ooh, against his willpower?
It's against his int or willpower.
So you feel as you go and slide him just this magnificent mind. His willpower is formidable, and you realize that you need that little extra oomph, and you reach out to what might be, and then all of a sudden he's like, "What?"
Drop the staff and jump into the pool.
So
He gets a save.
okay.
So he gets a int or willpower save against my 17.
I'm gonna play the master plan card.
Bring the
fails out.
opponent
Yeah.
fails and fail.
Whatever.
Well, let's see him if
Yeah.
he actually
Yeah, he may
succeeds.
actually
Yeah.
fail. He may
could,
actually
but
fail.
Again, he hasn't, that I know of, he has not failed at anything without our help.
But he is
He's
very
going to
stymied
get-
still,
Yeah.
so
I want to check to make sure
He's
that
gonna
a
get a
saving
plus
throw
2.
is a.
test. No,
Test.
he might.
So what does the?
It says
opponent-
test.
Okay.
Yeah, it says play after an opponent has
Right. He gets
succeeded at
a
test
he gets a
targeting
mind or
you.
willpower test
Got
to
it.
resist.
Got
so
it.
he's plus 2 on this
Okay.
because I'm asking him to
But he's
do
minus-
something
something
that's
bad.
yeah.
Right.
Something he doesn't want to do.
Well,
minus
it's something
4,
that's that could be potentially fatal to him.
And so he's looking. He's like, "All right." he drops the staff and just does his pretty swan dive right into the bloody pool.
All right.
As the sharks start, the alligator just starting to get out of, and you hear and new blood and just starts kind of bubbling up and spurting out from.
So, my friends, where do you think he has the jewel? Are we going to need to go in there to get it?
It's in the cane. Let's check the
But we
cane.
don't- yes,
Out of the
we-
out of
we- out of
character,
character,
we
we
know
know
that.
that.
In
Oh,
We
person,
shit.
don't know
no
Alright.
clue.
Right.
So who's holding the cane?
No one is
No,
sitting on the ground.
I'll pick
I'm
up.
I'm down at the bottom, and
I'm gonna pick
You
up.
see some of what's going on. It looks bad.
I'm gonna pick up the cane.
well, I'm trying not to metagame here, so never mind. Yeah, pick
Yeah.
it up and inspect it or something.
I'm looking over the
But-
edge.
That might be.
Because it's an energy
Can I
weapon.
take a look at the cane? It might be a weird science device. I'll take a close look at the cane.
It's
Study
going to be
it.
difficult.
Like,
we have to leap in that
disable it
pool
from-
and find the gem in the bottom.
Roll weird science.
I could make the water go away.
Yes, but what about the creatures?
20.
Oh, you actually beat his roll to craft it.
Wow.
Wow.
And so so as you're coming along,
Well,
just
I am
like,
the expert at weird science.
yes, you clearly.
He merely dabbled.
Even though he was good, he wasn't as good as you.
Damn
And
right.
so you feel like this small little catch, very well concealed, but you end up pushing that, and then there's like a little panel that just opens up on the cane, and resting inside is what, from you've heard the description, is a Breifne shard.
Is this what you're looking for?
Azrael Graves has found it.
That is
Yes,
what we're
that
looking
is
for.
it.
Excellent.
Now we don't have to go in after him.
Well,
And I'm still downstairs, so I was like, let's get out of here. We need to go.
Agreed.
Agreed.
How?
The elevator?
Yeah, let's go back the way we came.
Where's the elevator?
It's up the slant, slide.
How did he get in here? Is
There
there
has to be
anything-
another way.
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna
So
go check.
I guess I'll go
this
back
out.
upstairs and.
As you go down there, you find a concealed door.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, between everyone looking,
I
you're
get
gonna
it.
find yeah.
All right.
How do we leave?
So at this point, as quickly as we can, we need to get
Cards up. Too.
back to the. Is it the beginning or at the end that we draw up?
You can go and draw it now.
Okay. I need 3 when someone gets a chance. So we need to get a hold of Jones as soon as possible. A radio.
Well, Mustafa had one.
Very good. Then
I don't know how big it was, if it was just his personal radio or not.
I say we get back to Mustafa's. And may I? Well, it's not my place, and I close all the connections except to Azrael.
Okay.
Azrael, do we invite them to join? Do we invite them to at least interview with Jones? They've been extremely helpful. Graves has a beautiful mind.
As far as I'm concerned, they're part of the team.
Very good. Well, do you want to make the offer?
Will you two come with us to meet? Well, I was gonna. What's his title?
He's your handler.
That doesn't
Delphi
sound.
Council member.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Would you guys want to come with us to meet the Delphi Council?
And potentially
Do we know
join
what the
us.
Delphi Council is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Potentially join us. We now actually, because of your aid, we have 3 of the possible 4 gems we've looked for.
Well, I already pledged my allegiance to your cause, so I will definitely join you.
Thank you, Professor.
Where my team goes is where I go.
I'm glad we're hearing that. Let's get to Mustafa's and we'll call in.
So you guys make your way back up through the Purring Kitty. As you come up to the entrance, you can see like police lights out in the front.
Ah, shit.
I say we go out the back.
Yeah.
That's
Good plan.
Wait. That's where there's like dead zombie.
Yes, but if the lights are out front, they surely wouldn't know to go around the back.
I mean, they might be there because of the dead zombie.
Well, then what do we do, Iara?
So you guys head around the back. I need everyone to make stealth rolls.
Good.
10.
8.
3.
19.
20.
So those who made 10 and above are able to slip out during a lull in the action, and then everyone else, as you kind of slip out and start making, you hear, "Hey, you two! Oh, stop!"
Close call. Play when you would be spotted by guards, wandering creatures, or other foes who might be avoided. Enemies are distracted by something else nearby and leave the area temporarily.
So you hear, "Hey, you two, stop!" And then you hear, "Biggs, get back over here!" But Biggs, now! Yes, Sarge.
It's awesome.
And you make your way out undetected.
Nice. And from Mustafa's, can we call in?
Don't have a radio capability over there. There is a phone line, so you may be able to, with your guys' knowledge, and then to be able to dial into the Delphi Council.
Okay.
We're going to call on a landline. Okay.
We have to
Azrael?
actually talk to the operator first. Hello, operator. Can you put me through to the Delphi Council?
Well, you guys have a number that you
Yeah.
can,
Right.
you can assign it to. So,
Sure.
all right.
I'm like, it's a rotary phone, so I'm...
No, it's just it
Oh,
sparks it
it's
up.
this kind?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
operator, connect me to this number.
Yeah.
She's all putting you through now.
Stand by. As you hear the ringing. And what number are you calling? Like Jones's cell phone?
Sure.
Okay. And so, Jones,
This is Azrael.
report.
We had some complications along the way, but we found the shard and we're ready for extrication.
Location?
I give you the address. Yeah.
At this address.
Can you make your way to the border?
Are we far away from the
Border of...
Libya? Like back
Like
to
the-
where
are
the
you-
border of the core Earth and
Yeah.
Nile.
That's you're pretty certain that's what he means.
We'll be on our way. What's your ETA?
We can have an exfil unit there within 12 hours. Sooner if it's a hot exfil.
Hot exfil, please.
Yeah, we've got the local law
One
enforcement on
hot
our tail. We
exfil,
need to
please.
get out of here.
I can have jets or I can have Apaches inbounds within 30 minutes. You're not going to make it that to get to the border. It's going to be longer for you to get that.
Yeah, we still have to.
How long?
Yeah, it's a long drive.
It's It's a
It's a long drive.
How long?
And we have
What's
to
our?
manage to get transportation.
Well, didn't you drive us in last time?
I did, yeah.
Wasn't it like 2 hours or something?
I think it was overnight.
Yeah, it
We
was
had-
more like
It was more like 12 hours.
Yeah, it was about 12.
12 or
if I remember
14.
correctly.
We'll be there in 12. The original time you told me.
copy that.
Now we just need a vehicle, and we can check to see if the one that we left is there.
Is anybody wounded?
Yes.
We're all wounded. I
No,
think,
I'm
yeah.
not. I managed to.
I am a
First aid before it gets too much
Yeah,
time
I'm 2
passes.
stymied and I have 2 wounds.
Okay, I'll start with Azrael. That is a 16.
Against.
10, so good success.
Is that 2 wounds?
I believe it's 2 wounds, all shock.
Okay.
Yes, I am as well.
That is higher. That is a 19.
Perfect.
Anybody else?
I only had 1 and 2.
That is a natural 1.
So it's fine.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Apparently the wounds from
I
your nemesis
Ran out of
stay.
bandages, sorry.
I understand.
Well, it's
Stuck all over your
a wound that
finger.
prevented you from going back to Ufa.
Well, no, I took another wound.
Yeah, so now you're down 2 then.
Yeah, I'm down
Okay.
2. Yeah, so it's okay. I understand. As long as they're okay, that's what matters.
That's right. We don't want Ufa anymore.
I still feel bad.
You shouldn't, partner.
So, we need to find a vehicle.
Well, we left that vehicle sitting at the bazaar back there.
Well,
before
let's
we made our way
go
there.
see
We'd
and see if it's
still
left.
there.
You never know.
You never know. And we're still in costume, I take it. I mean, except for my mask.
I mean, they're
Mask.
just burned and
Bloody.
bullet holes,
Ripped and
blood
holes
everywhere.
and,
Yeah,
and you smell kind of bad.
we go quickly.
Siller?
Perfect.
All right. Wow, that is shocking to me. Good, it's still here, and I go to feel for. Did I have the keys on?
The Spectre's thugs, he was too cocky to have them steal your vehicle.
And I'm sure when people in this town see another vehicle like that looks like it belongs to the Spectre's thugs, they probably don't mess with it.
It was a gangster's looking vehicle, so
Yeah.
people know not to mess with the gangster looking vehicle.
Yeah.
Because we be gangsters.
Yes. That's right. I'm like, all right, everybody in. Crack it on.
Violin.
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 At some point, you need to get fuel, but that's not a big issue, and you make your rendezvous point with the Apaches and get flown back to Tripoli
All right.
Nice.
with a Breifne shard.
Yay!
Yes.
So Jones meets you guys at the airfield, and he's like, "I sincerely apologize for not letting you rest, but I do want a quick briefing." Sit right.
We attempted to locate the shard in King Manos's tomb. It had been retrieved prior to us. We thought initially by the Lady Nightbird or Yavich, but just found out that it was by
Is there evidence of their involvement here?
No.
It was by the Amaranthian Spectre. Do you know who
The
he is?
who?
Yeah.
A
Jesus.
local
Christ.
villain.
I just look at
Professor Espartes. It was
Yeah.
Professor Espartes.
Yes, he was actually
Come again?
Professor Espartes.
Professor Espartes is the Amaranthian Spectre.
Aspartes was a costume villain.
Yes.
Yes.
Has he
He-
been taken care of?
Yes.
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 More or less.
Who the hell are
Or-
you?
Oh, this is Professor.
This is Professor
Professor
Graves,
Graves.
or otherwise known as Professor
Anubis.
Anubis.
And this
Oh,
is
Jesus Christ.
Ufa, otherwise known as the Twilight,
Twilight-
Jackal.
Actually,
Of
it's
Cairo.
presently the.
Of
Which he
Cairo.
presently is.
Not to be mistaken, the Twilight
This is
Jackal
the
of somewhere
Twilight
else.
Jackal of Cairo, who is actually Ufa.
He was so focused on the shard that it's like
Yeah.
he just kind of overlooked. He's like, "Of course you are."
They have both been extremely helpful to us.
I think they would be good to join the team.
We already have joined the team.
He looks at you.
I cross my arms and nod.
Welcome aboard.
Here's the shard.
He reaches in, just kind of grabs this, like, not really an envelope, but it's basically like a leather envelope with felt inside. Kind of places it inside. He's like, "We'll secure this right away. Get rest. Well done. I'll get a full briefing in the morning."
I suppose you know Ufa as Tristan. You did meet Ufa, because after,
Yeah, you met him.
after the Living Lands we met.
Yeah. Ufa.
This is
You met
Tristan,
Ufa.
actually.
He was. at one point.
Tristan was Nile, landed in the Living Lands, and got like borderline converted. This is Tristan.
Whatever. Get rest. As he dismisses you. So over the course of the next morning, you'll
I'll turn back to Ufa.
Yeah.
And I go, what happened? I remember a Minotaur.
Yep.
We're going to be briefing this morning.
You'll find
we will
out.
Catch you up.
main-
Not to be inconsiderate of your situation, but trust us, we will get you everything.
But why does everything hurt?
The main thing is that the main thing for you is that the Amaranthian Spectre is no more.
And it's just a complete sigh of relief comes over him. Like, you can see he's like, it's some tension that he'd been carrying with him since you met him dissipates almost.
Nice.
I can tell you that the Jackal was extremely helpful. And
Up until he got stuck in a cage.
this is Professor Graves. He has joined the team as well.
Professor Graves, it's a pleasure.
He's your sidekick.
I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Again, the briefing will catch everyone up, I believe.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor Graves.
So for the
Again,
sake,
you mean?
Sure, that happens sometimes.
We kind of explained this to you.
so for the sake of time, basically everyone briefs Jones on the events that occurs. He takes notes, asks a few just questions in between. In case you didn't know, the UFA doesn't necessarily really believe that the jackal. I mean, weird stuff has happened, but he's really skeptical about it.
I see.
And so, out of character, the jackal only appears when UFA takes a wound.
Right. Understood
as a
that.
major
Out of
limitation.
character, but
Yeah.
I don't think the
I think we,
professor
like-
knew that.
Yeah, we like
exactly.
roughly
roughly
sense.
explained it, but not
I
super
kind of
explained
got
it.
slightly the gist of it, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's right, because you were in the everyone else compartment when
Yeah.
they're
Yes.
punching him to try to
Yeah.
get
So
rid of
I've
the
only
jackal.
known him as the
The
jackal.
jackal.
And
Yeah.
yeah, he's been wounded this entire time
Yeah.
for like 2.5 days.
So, at the end of the briefing, I mean, Jones is like, and that's why the Delphi Council hires Storm Knights. Have you given any consideration of what your next target is?
What's next on the ear map?
We have Gondu Village and Aurorsh. The only thing we have for the cyber papacy is Paris, and then Rishiri Mountain on Okinawa in Japan.
Have you found anything more about what you think is going on in Japan?
Not exactly sure what is going on in Japan. What I can tell you, though, is Rishiri Mountain, the only thing there is Rishiri Prison, and he kind of flips over a file folder, and he says, the crown jewel of rehabilitation.
Crown Jewel. That's a good clue.
So we have Japan, Paris, and what was the third one?
Gondu Village,
Which is Aurora.
India, in Aurorsh.
And there were, in our time in Nile, we found out that there was an uptick in Asian
Yep.
people coming in, and there were ninjas.
I think Rishiri Prison needs to be our next choice.
I agree.
But-
with the,
Yeah, a
the
mounting
crown,
threat.
with a crown being involved, I think that's the best,
That's it.
the most detailed information we have.
Did you guys tell Jones that what Asparti said
Yes.
about he believed that it was
Crowns
crown
are,
related?
yep.
Yes,
we
yeah,
do tell him that.
we gave
And
him
did you
that.
tell him how you tricked him about the Louvre, giving away the Louvre?
We
Yeah, I
gave him
think
all,
we would. I
yeah,
don't think we
during,
would hold
during the whole
anything.
briefing,
Okay.
But
during
one of the things before the briefing is over that I'm going to push with him is, can you have an operative watch? We don't know what happened to Eva, but
Yes.
if everything else is the way it is there, we think she's still alive.
Is that what I can do is instead of that, I'll send a team in to search and scour, and we'll attempt to retrieve if we
appreciate
can locate
that.
her.
Yes, please.
Ava's Delphi. We don't dismiss our own.
Well, I think Rishiri, but
I agree.
I say we take some time. I am exhausted.
Yes, we need
I
a
don't.
little
I
bit
seldom say that.
we need a rest.
Rishiri is a prison, and it is cutting-edge technology coming out of Japan. The best bet that I think we can do is, unfortunately, it is not going to be able to be assaulted on the front. The only thing our analysts have come up with is to smuggle you in as prisoners to be able to get you inside. We've been working for the past 2 weeks to get an agent in place as staff, and that will be your contact point.
That's what needs to happen.
Said very well. Over the next couple of days, we'll prepare the final preparation to insert you in as prisoners.
Okay.
Understood.
All right, briefing closed. And thus ends this chapter of the Breifne Crown, and you have successfully retrieved the Nile Breifne Shard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 15 experience points.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, our Siegson Employees of the Month, Michael H., Greg K., F.S., and our Breaker of Seals, Frank H., Christopher C., Matthew K. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it. And a very special thanks to our fantastic artist, Jacob Blackmon, who you can reach on his Patreon under his name, or Deviant Art under the name Prodigy Duck.